pantheist.
Get the fuck out of here. You don't believe that. That's bullshit, right? That's bullshit. Right
we're back
Believe
on.
anything he says of me in any way.
I gotta get my.
Are you a
thing to show
pantheist? Like, no way he's a pantheist.
Yeah, no, I believe in the Greek god Pan.
There you go.
That's
not what
Now,
that
Pan-
means.
First off, that's not what pantheist
Pantheist
means.
means-
No,
everything. You
that's
believe in
what I
everything.
mean by it.
But you don't actually mean it, though. You're like fucking Alan Moore if his, like, you know, liking Glycon kind of thing, like, right?
No idea what you just said.
This is most of my relationship with
Alan
Andrew.
work of a guy con?
Alan Moore, who's a comic book writer that you're not familiar with, believes in a weird pagan god. Just so
There's
we
a
could say he
guy
believes
in, like,
weird
first or
pagan
second
god.
century
And Myra's
AD.
saying that that's what you're saying.
No, I'm not that at all.
There you go.
Not at all.
I'm a devout
He's not
Catholic.
sincere.
Look, we were getting arguments about, what was that? Transcendental morality we were talking about?
Yeah.
We were arguing about that.
Okay.
And eventually he would arrive at his conclusion that, like, the match beyond is that
I'm a match.
maybe
beyond
there's
this.
a God everywhere and we're all part of the thing. That's...
I'm on
That was
board,
expanded.
maybe, but you gotta sell this to me, because I don't know, what is Match Beyond in relation...
Let me
That's-
explain the
No,
match
no.
beyond. Let me explain the match beyond. In the WCW between 1989.
No,
and
I know vaguely what it is.
1993.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. There was
All
a match named War Games, subtitle The Match Beyond. The War Games is constructed as such.
The War Games is when guys come out. The
Let
match
me-
beyond...
Let me explain.
Sorry.
The War Games begins with two rings inside of butted up against one another inside of a
Yeah,
giant
yeah,
steel
yeah.
cage.
All right.
There are two teams of
It's
4
like a
individuals. One opponent enters every 2 minutes.
Right.
Once all members are in the ring, thus begins the match beyond. At what point anything is legal and the first man to submit loses the entire thing for his team, right? This is a silly thing. But
When Mike started using the match beyond...
I
to
started.
describe-
My
No.
problem with all of
Anything.
his theological discussions is we'd always reach a point where he'd draw a line, and I would always just be trying to go beyond and be like, I understand why you draw that line there, but I am willing to be like, hey, it could go past that, and like in his mind, it's like, well, it couldn't go past that, and if it did, like, it's irrational or illogical.
Like,
or
fair enough, but
irrefutable.
what is Match Beyond? Like,
I'm
seriously.
always taking it to the match beyond. I'm like, you know what? It could
It's a
pass
gimmick.
that line.
It's a gimmick account.
It could pass.
It's
No,
a
okay,
gimmick
it's just
account.
a thing that we can. It's a thing.
You
that
get banned on site, like...
Look, so every time we get to some point where Hans be like, well, I don't see how that. If it's not that, he come to this like what I would call like a false disjunct or something where he's like,
No, I create a
if
very
it's either
valid
this
logical
or it's like
disjunct.
I don't see how that could be like that you know if it's an either or then this or that doesn't seem right. But I'm always trying to say like, well, hey, maybe it could go beyond that, and if you really use your imagination,
But he
get
can't give me
spacey, get
He
big,
could
give me a
something.
concrete
Seriously,
example.
Match Beyond is like the epitome of this concept. Like,
He loves that. And I'd be like, it's not a good thing. And you're like, no, that's the thing. And now it's become the thing.
It's become a thing that we understand, a
Okay.
term that is communicable.
okay, I kind of
But
maybe get it then. Maybe a
it's
little
just the
bit,
point of
sort
saying like he always draws lines, and I'm always saying like I'm an everythingist. Like I'm not a specific
Everythingist.
religionist thing. I'm not a specific philosophy thing. I'm not a specific hater of anything. I want to. So I explain to him like this. Like if you draw like a tree of like where you draw the line as far as like stop asking questions and just accept or something. Like you think you found the answer.
I feel like that's
Some
unfair.
people draw lines, not you, but like some people are just like, oh well, like that. So then that's it. And like anybody who has an alternative, I'm not really convinced by that. I go with this. And then some people go more and they're like, oh well, I'll look into those, and they come up with a rational like weighing of those and choose the one I think that's right. And then you run into further conflicts, up and up and up and up and up, until you're having like philosophical discussions about whatever we were talking about, determinism and stuff like that. Where like I'm just always like I want everyone like on the base level, yeah, that one has historical grounds. On the other level, blah blah blah. On the philosophical level, I don't know. And then when you think you get to a point, you're like, well, at that point, it has to be. It seems like that one's wrong and that one is more, applicable to life or whatever. Like, no, maybe it still can go beyond that. Or maybe you can push it to be like
which
beyond
to you
that,
is the Match
there's
Beyond.
yeah.
That's the match beyond.
Maybe there's a scenario where
I mean,
That's
if you
like
get
once all the
creative-
guys are out, it's going to keep going and we just don't know yet. Maybe
but
all the guys
you
aren't
do
out
know.
yet.
It's a
Maybe
fucking
that's
Travis.
exactly it. Yeah, like maybe there's more guys. You got to take it to the match beyond. You know,
Maybe Flair hasn't shown up yet.
like there's,
Woo!
if you use your imagination, good faith,
And this is what I have a problem
creativity,
with. Because
You
I
can
would
get
always
to
try to
argument-
present my argument apart from any kind of... I just want to present a purely
WrestleMania?
logical...
Just WCW, man.
No
Something
WCW,
like that.
no WWF,
Sorry.
just like
Is the match beyond
no
similar to
religion, no
WrestleMania?
whatever. Just like if we
Like,
take
yeah,
a thing and
World
say here's the
Fall
thing,
Do you have to get thrown over the...
and we just go with it with
top
just like an
rope,
argument,
top
a
rope?
philosophical argument. Mike's like, yeah, but you're talking about this, and what if there's a match beyond? I'm like, I'm just saying like, let's try to abstract this scenario down to like this barest elements and try to figure it out. and you just want there to be something else, and that's kind of where we broke
Well,
down.
I'm just always saying that like it's hard to.
And I'd be like, give me something else. You're like, I don't know, but maybe. And that's
Right.
kind of where our
That's
conversation
kind of
would
my
end.
point is like, I don't know, but maybe. That would be my religion.
There you go.
I don't know, but maybe.
If you're really just Match Beyond and fucking Vince McMahon, I don't know. I mean, maybe you are going to hell. I
Not
don't know.
Vince
It
McMahon.
has nothing to do with Vince McMahon.
Fine, Paul Hay, whatever his name is. What
That was
who
Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes.
Maybe
Was he
Dusty
doing the card?
Rhodes came up
Who was
with
doing the
Dusty
card back then?
Rhodes.
Like, how old is that?
I would say probably Dusty Rhodes came up with the War Games, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Probably.
Like, what
'Cause I
is
think
circa
it's
when? Like early 90s?
Late 80s, early
89
90s.
through 94, yeah.
It continued.
And it continued after that.
This works. Do you want to play a PS1 game of some sort?
I don't have one. Look,
I
so
got
we're not
tons.
doing Bionic Commando?
You're in my house. I
Well,
have about.
if we're not, look, we have an agenda. If we
Okay.
can't play the one that we brought,
Play the
we'll
next
just
one.
skip to
We
the
play
next
the next one.
What's the next game then?
There's probably another NES game, honestly.
That cable works with the PS1, but not the PS2, so I have to remember that for later.
Boom.
You have
So-
two. What?
All right, the next game is Blaster Master.
I don't fully understand your
You got
metaphor,
Last
but
Rest on
sure.
NES?
It's over there.
Match Beyond.
I just did so much damn work.
That is coming up in a specific
Huh?
circumstance.
I just so much
where
damn work.
I'm
Well,
watching
we weren't
this
ever gonna
Match
play
Beyond
PS1.
No, it's okay.
At
Yeah.
the time, and then I pause it. We're having this
No, I'm just
discussion.
saying, like,
and I'm
two
Well, your
"What's
Genesis
going on?"
work.
I could have just kept
Just
it
because
on
we kept running it to a head of any
the
argument to
Nintendo,
boil down
but
Well, your
where's your-
Genesis
where's your,
a very
Should be over
finite
there on one of those
crux
games.
of
Awesome.
Hans being like one way or the other. Like
Right
it comes
here.
to a crux. In his
Hold
mind,
this for
anywhere
now.
you want to get, he can get back to this crux.
I gotta hook this thing
And
back up.
my whole point was just to say, like, you make this a crux of an argument or of a decision of belief, and I think that there may be either more cruxes or a crux beyond that like we can get past that impasse. There may be further impasses, but like we can. There
Yeah,
might be
totally
ways.
unsatisfying card gimmick. Is that where we're going?
Don't look at me. I don't want to get into this.
No, it's not gimmicky, but like I posed. We'd have to get into the actual content-based argument to display.
Myra and I have had the same
about.
discussion. So
But like
I'm
You know,
lost at
basically,
what we're even talking
the
about
thing is that-
anymore, but sure.
the thing,
just like it's
in a nutshell, Hans, we were talking about determinism and
in transcendental morality.
Gam.
and the presence of a supernatural thing into the natural system. Or
Gams.
if there wasn't, then everything could be determined, and that doesn't seem to jive with experience. So whatever. But then I am getting all like, well, there's crazy scientific maybe understandings of what the composition of existence
This
in
is
the
basically what
universe
it would
is.
break down to. So you're like, yeah, but we maybe don't know everything. I'm like, even if we don't, it's still in box. It's still in box A.
He just wants
And
to
you're like,
box
we don't
everything.
know the box. And I'm like, it doesn't matter if we know it or not. We're in this box.
Yeah.
That's really where the argument would break down, because I'd be like,
He's always
we're
boxing.
here. It's either natural or supernatural. And you're like, maybe you just don't know the natural. Even if I don't, it's still
Yeah.
natural or supernatural. And that's where the
But that's where I was saying take it beyond. Where like maybe you're saying everything is you have like a natural box and then you have like the supernatural box. But beyond
No,
Not
there's
the
no
supernatural
supernatural box.
No, you have the natural which exists within a supernatural, which is the
Yeah.
definition of the term. But like, maybe then our understandings of nature and the universe and everything are not complete, and maybe there is a further scenario in which those two things and the way that they seem to be to us right now in terms of natural supernatural are clearly explained more from a more enlightened perspective on the construction of the universe.
Please don't say that. That's
And-
offensive.
What happened?
More enlightened.
I'm not sure what we're even talking about.
He just said he's smarter than me.
Oh.
No, I didn't say I did. I said like humanity as a whole maybe does not, like we are living beings, but like
I just
when
feel like
we
unless
talk
you have
about
unless you
natural
can.
and
remote.
side
Can
of
you touch
supernatural,
the gray remote?
blow it up another level. Maybe both are
This
contained
one?
within one
Nah, the
unitary
gray one,
thing
it's all
that
gray.
is just
Thanks, man.
incomprehensible to us.
Appreciate
at the
it.
current
I guess
time.
unless you have a problem with the logical path that I've gone on. I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm totally lost, I'll be honest.
Okay, well, what have we talked about before?
I mean, a lot of things.
I was talking to
No,
him
I mean,
about how choice is a supernatural. How I believe choice is a supernatural idea. Like it's not a natural thing. The idea that you can choose a path.
Free will.
Free will is
Hans doesn't
supernatural.
believe that free will has to
Can occur in the natural
non-deterministic
world.
Determinism and free will are incompatible in Hans's view.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
trying to take it to the
determinism-
match beyond where those two things can coexist.
You lost me in Match Beyond. I'll be-
You'll start getting it eventually.
I don't know about
But I'm
that.
just gonna keep saying it.
That's how I felt because he kept saying match beyond, and now I feel like I'm like okay, I know kind of what Mike means by match beyond. He just means like there's something else that maybe we don't understand. Is this game not working either?
It's your card. I might need to clean it.
It's my brother's card.
How was the last time?
What game is this?
Blaster Master.
This thing is clean.
Wait, that's serious? I thought you guys were
There's
referring to like.
dirty cards to my house.
I thought you guys were referring to that thing from second one of the Road Warrior thing.
Can't we get beyond Thunderdome?
Oh gosh, no, we can't.
We really can't.
That's like the match beyond too.
Beyond Thunderdome?
Yeah, like Hans is stuck in Thunderdome. I'm going beyond that.
Where there's manure.
Hmm?
Where there's manure.
There's lots of weird
And
things out
midgets
there.
riding down some
Okay,
road.
it's Markiplier all the way down.
Who runs Bartertown?
Bitcoin all the way down.
Who rules Bartertown?
Rules.
Who ruled Bartertown?
Master Blaster.
That's what we're playing. Comes full circle.
Playing Blaster Master. We should just get all this stuff on the Wii.
I feel like you guys start arguing at work, and I don't know about Match Beyond and something.
Well, you're entering into, I don't want to say a highly educated level of argument, but
No, I feel like you guys have your own
you're
idiom.
getting
that
into
I
a
can't-
late discussion.
I feel like you guys have your own idiom that I can't.
Yeah, but I want
can't
to get you to speak
penetrate.
because we talked about the same stuff. I say stuff like choice is supernatural, blah 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 blah, and I say like either we have the ability to choose and determine our own, like either we're culpable for our actions and there is like, you are responsible, or the thing happened and if you knew the equation or the algorithm, you could basically like you're just on a
Predict
it's a
everyone's
determined
eye- yeah,
path.
predict everyone's eye-
It's one or the other, and I'm done. Like, and Mike's like, yeah, but maybe you don't know. And maybe Mike is more open-minded than me, but to me, like, those are the two choices. Like, either this is a natural thing, and everything is just happening the way it was laid out from, like, the explosion of the whatever, and we're just like, we're just following a path. So, like, if I punched you right now, that's not a choice that this guy
It's always
made.
going to be from
This is
the
just
molecules
shit firing
at the
off in
beginning
my
of the
brain
thing,
based
yeah.
on, like, other shit firing off other people's brains.
Sure.
We're just on a path. Or I'm a dick and I punched
By the
my
way,
friend for no reason.
We are on a path to fight, inevitably.
Sure, that's definitely happening.
That's a given.
The quickening will happen when I cut my
But no, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
So then, what
how
I'm
does
just
the
saying
Match
is, like,
Beyond-
I have broken it down to
How
this.
does the Match Beyond refute that?
The Match
Okay,
Beyond
the Match Beyond
says
is-
we don't have all the
The
pieces.
match beyond is just an idiom that I came to.
So John
coin
Cena might bust out of nowhere
to be
and
like that.
Well,
there
take
are-
He's
the
like-
Match Beyond
Wait.
away from wrestling for a second,
Yeah.
because it's he just means like I'm saying it's this or this, and that's it. And
And I'm
for
saying
me,
that
that's
this
how I
jump may
understand
not be
everything.
true.
Yeah, but
And
there's
Mike
some
is saying like,
mystery
have you ever
inherent.
smoked pot? Because maybe like I don't know, bro. That's the Match Beyond.
That's not it. No. My thing is that he's saying there's an either or. He's saying there's a
I like
discount.
how you guys go back and forth, but like, he's saying this, you're like, no, he's saying that.
But he said he gets to this point where there's this disjunct, and basically all these other things we talked
That is
about
the
are
disjunct.
always going to boil down to the disjunct.
I
for
can
you.
put everything you say in box A or box B.
Right.
And you want to be like, no, there's another box.
And
There
I
isn't.
am just
I'm like-
constantly trying to provoke the maybe chance that there is that disjunct is either not true, or that even the path that he thinks is the obvious not right answer, maybe that could be like turns out maybe there is some more thinking to be done over there.
I'd love to hear
And we
it
could go beyond.
but I-
We could take this discussion past that crux of either or
to the Match Beyond Thunderdome.
to the match.
I'm just saying,
Thunderdome.
put up, shut up. Like, I want to see this
That's
card.
what I'm saying.
I want
I'm
to see
like-
this card.
I would say like, give me that.
I
And you're
wanna
like,
see
I don't
the-
know.
we talked
maybe.
I
about
wanna see
various
the
things.
card.
So like, I was saying like, so if you're discussing free will and determinism, like there's 4 types of deterministic or universes, or 4 types of ways to reconcile these or whatever. That you can have multiverse theories where every choice creates
That
its
didn't
own
look right.
thing, and then you have
That's close.
a
yeah,
a
but that's not
multiverse of
falsifiable in
whatever.
itself. So I mean,
Yeah!
No, but
The
there's
master.
Yeah.
theoretical solutions to a quandary.
it's not
I
falsifiable.
don't have the
so-
controller.
Yeah, but nothing we're doing here is. So
What's going
we're
on?
past that.
We're beyond
We're,
Thunderdome.
we're
maybe.
beyond that.
Absolutely. We're beyond Thunderdome.
Well, I don't know. I missed a part of it because Blaster Master came up. I
Yeah,
don't know.
He's talking about what would be falsifiable or not, but that's what
I'm
I guess.
saying, but if there's
I
a
don't think his
multiverse, but
theory
we
is
can't ever reach.
falsifiable.
I would say multiverse is still in box natural. That's all I'm saying. Like you're still in the natural order of the world.
But you don't know which verse you're in.
Does it
and
matter?
They all exist.
You
But
can't.
it
You
gives
can't
free
reach
will
across them.
because
What difference does it make?
You then flow your consciousness through whatever.
It's still
Then you
deterministic
get to
because
a
all
different-
choices are made then. Like all choices are determined to be made. There's no free will in that case.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't. I'm just on
How
You
does
have
it
to get onto a further discussion of what consciousness is and what your existence is.
all
as
consciousness
far
would
as-
then exist simultaneously.
If you then exist in every choice that you make takes you basically into another universe.
But if you can't
The
reach the
flow
other
of your life is a
multiverses,
flow
though,
through multiple universes.
if you can't reach the
and
other,
you can
if you
choose which
can't
one
reach
you
the other
go through.
multiverses, do they actually exist? If a tree falls into
What are
the
you
forest?
arguing then?
I'm not.
I'm just saying,
What does that
what
do with
difference does it make
anything?
of anything? Multiverse.
Now you're back in his camp.
What do you
so
mean?
You've switched sides on me.
What are you talking about?
No, he's
what?
trying to say you're your side because he's just trying to say a multiverse is such a far-fetched idea that who the
No,
hell
but, like,
cares?
what-
You're saying
does
what
it
does it
mean?
matter? I'm saying this is hypothetical. This is discussion. This is
That's
whatever.
not what I'm saying.
You're saying I don't care. Anytime you say like what does it matter? You're out of the discussion.
No,
It's not about what does it matter.
multiverse is
You've been
hypothetical.
banished.
Like, what does it mean? Is
Okay, but I'm willing to take that hypothetical, and it still fits in my natural box. Is what I'm saying.
You got the controller there?
That still fits in the
I'm
Wait a
box.
second, I
lost.
gotta switch the
I'm
video
totally
signal.
lost
Don't
right
press
now.
start yet. Make sure
You're smarter than me, man.
No,
I don't know
we're
what you're
jumping
talking
into this
about.
argument too midstream to logic out what we were actually talking about when this
How was
term
it a-
came
I
out.
figure it's like 4 in the morning. You guys had a call from some Indian.
We've
who's
had
like,
3 cups
my
of
mailbox
coffee.
has got 90 gigabytes in it, and you're like, help me. And you're like, no.
Yeah, maybe, but this has nothing to do with me being up at 4 in the morning. This is stuff I think about. Anyway.
This is true. I'm saying I feel like you've got an ongoing narrative that I
This
can't
was a
possibly
worthwhile
improve on.
conversation from the beginning, but the attempt to jump in at the match
Yeah, I don't know.
is not how it works.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, I
dun,
think
dun.
we have a
Everyone needs to know. My frog got away. He went down a hole. I chased him and found a tank in a hole in the ground.
I played this game.
Blaster Master begins. We're gonna need someone on GameFAQs or Jeff Robin because this is a hard game.
Can you get Jeff Rogan? Behind you, Mike, is a treasure trove
Yeah.
of
right.
Also, we gotta turn the music up because
Of
this says it by
information.
soundtrack.
Yeah, it does. I'm sorry about that. I'll turn it up in a sec. Check the audio on the stream.
Anyway,
Anywho,
sorry Mara doesn't understand what I'm trying to say.
just doesn't get it. Parents just don't
You
understand.
can't really jump into it.
Myers just don't understand.
But I feel like I've had the same discussions with him, so I don't know what he's like. He's playing like he doesn't know what I'm talking about.
I think the match
Well, I think he's taking it too literally instead of just being like what it means is the next level. I don't know. Blow up thing.
Blaster Master.
You ever play this?
Alright.
You wanna play, Mike? When are you gonna play a game? I don't wanna play all the games. I wanna play.
Do you want the beginner strategy or do you want the advanced strategy?
Yeah, you know what? Let's start with beginner, and then once we get going,
Well, I'll tell you, the whole walkthrough for this is
Yeah, we're
pages.
the page is long.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff. Dick.
Blaster Master is an extremely complex game with more rooms than the Empire State Building.
Which means you didn't beat the game.
Exclamation.
Most
Please
likely-
read Jeff Robin's entire
he
summation.
didn't beat the game. Yeah.
More than likely.
What's more, many of them are hidden. See advanced strategy.
Best rated.
Find hidden rooms.
To keep this write-up from becoming as sprawling as the mutant hive
Press
itself,
button.
we're going to give you an overview of the first stage with general tips to the rest. That will be enough to get you going and well into the game, where I quit. As you enter stage 1, you'll need to hop down 2 ledges to the door.
No, I don't need that. Look,
If
alright.
you avoid the door and continue to the bottom of the vertical screen, you'll end up at the door of stage 4. File this information. You'll need to get back here later. Did you hear that? Did you file that?
No, Jeff.
Going
Alright,
through
this
the
is
stage
not going
1
well,
door.
I gotta be honest with you.
You in the stage 1 door?
I don't know what's happening.
Maybe you should go back.
This game is really hard.
It is, we're gonna beat it though.
Yeah, hell yeah, we're gonna beat it. With the help of Jeff Robin, we got
Did
it.
you go through the stage 1 door?
Mike, I was playing the game while you were talking and not really listening.
Well, maybe you didn't go into stage 1. You could have gone into stage 4 and you wouldn't be there yet.
You're not following the instructions very well.
I went down a ladder and I'm in a room now.
Alright,
I don't, you may not be in the
I'll
right
check out.
Checks out.
There's one bullet missing.
Oh,
I blew it. You blew it? You gotta shoot that. I like how you just doesn't reach. Almost reaches.
I don't think you went the right way.
You're missing that one chance to get in on that bullet.
I think you're at stage 4.
You can kill this thing anyway.
Do it.
Do it up.
When do you guys want to order FUD?
Whatever you want. I'm
Alright.
not in the stage at all. This is a dead end with a better gun.
Read the tips. Follow the
No,
tips.
Jeff
where
Robin.
he is.
Jeff Robin knows what he's talking about, honestly.
How did you get here? What was the first room?
Should I start this game over?
Nah, you're fine.
Yes. Wait, why are you a person as opposed to a tank?
Whoa! What's that?
Alright, let's start over.
I love how you die.
Somebody gently touch
Just
the reset
fly.
button.
What happens
In
when
a
you press
circle.
it hard? I'm just asking, like...
Look, this game is already touchy as it is.
Well, like, why does it hard press the reset button and screw up the game? I'm just...
Because you're a
What
noob.
does that do, though? Like,
You're a
ser-
noob.
no, I mean, honestly, what does that do on, like, electronic level?
Well, we lost it, so look.
It's not electronic
So
level.
Mike wasn't soft enough.
Hey. It's not electronic level.
What is it, then?
It's physical.
So you think if you
That-
press
that-
it too hard, it'll jar the connector?
It'll jar the
Alright,
connector
Mike,
and
I'm ready. Here we go. I'm
not
ready to hear
kidding
you.
That thing is.
I'm listening.
That thing is tender. as tender as you can.
Can I just say right now, I do not understand your argumentative idiom. I don't understand what you guys are going.
You're
on.
not a big
If
WCW.
you don't understand it right now, try to take it to the match.
I don't. That doesn't help me.
You'll need to hop down 2 ledges to the door. Okay?
Look, there's no ledges.
Yeah, wait till you get to a ledge. Alright, get to a ledge.
Yeah,
And then go there. Get that P. You're gonna need that.
I feel like you're getting hostile to me, Hans. I don't know what you guys are even arguing
You're
about.
gonna want that P. You get it?
I feel like you're getting hostile to me.
No, I don't know what you were. Like multiverse and Match Beyond. I'm lost. I really am.
I'm talking about free will.
Here.
That's basically what my whole thing boils down to.
Yeah, but how
Is,
does
do you believe you have a choice? And Mike is like, yes. And I'm like, well, if you believe you have a choice, there are certain connotations to that belief that you have to deal with. That's my whole argument.
How does Match Beyond get into this?
God fucking damn it. And then Mike says, maybe you don't understand everything.
Okay, wait,
That's the
stop.
match beyond.
There you go.
Alright, wait.
Like, I put it in a box of supernatural or natural.
So down
and
that
then
pizza,
Mike
right?
says,
Yeah, I want
well,
give me some pizza.
maybe
I'm
it's
hungry.
not that easy.
No, not that. Good. Papa John's, please.
Keep it down. Lots of
You're
You
so
got it,
annoying,
guys.
Myron.
I'm not trying to be. Why am I the being like?
Because I put it as simply
Pizza
as
John's.
that's
Does
all.
that exist?
But no. What I'm saying is I don't understand how Match Beyond refutes anything you're saying.
Pizza John's.
He's saying it's not a
Guys,
a
there's
refutation.
there's an actual
As much
place
as
called
it's
Pizza
like,
John's.
You don't know. Maybe there's
Just so
more
you know.
data.
Like the infinite upgress.
I don't know why I'm defending Mike's argument. Like, I'm just saying.
I like how this works out.
How do we invariably
you
start?
sound laid
How do
back
we
there,
invariably
right?
get to the point where I'm not even trying to
Because
attack?
I'm going to argue with him, and then you're telling me, like, I don't understand what he's saying. And
No,
I'm
I
like,
don't.
You
I
should
don't.
understand what he's saying.
Why?
You're way smarter than I am.
Why are you being hostile towards me?
Because
This
it's
is the best.
annoying. I don't want to teach you.
Guys, did you know there's a place called
remedial
Pizza John's?
philosophy.
About the Match Beyond,
It's
which
in
is
Essex, Maryland.
when Aristotle was talking about Match Beyond. Like, what
It's
are you
just
talking?
I didn't
semantics.
type in Papa John's and I put in Pizza John's, and that exists.
I don't want
So
pizza
mad
John's.
at you.
But it's all the way in Maryland, so I don't think they deliver.
How is it that you're having a fight with Mike and I want to fight you so bad again?
Because you've been drinking, you're a dick. All right,
No,
Mike.
yeah,
you're a
you are
dick.
kind of
You're
right.
being aggressive towards
Can we
me.
figure this out?
Let's beat this game. We got the
I'm
tips.
not sure. I think it says that if you fall the whole way to the bottom here, that's stage 4. You don't want to do that.
Perfect.
There's nothing down there. I got the
Wow,
I got,
that's-
That's the door you want.
That's
This
the door
is
you want.
slow
Get out
down
of that- get out of that
business.
This
I
is
mean,
where I
that-
was.
Subterranean forest.
There you go.
Okay, you must cross from ledge to
Looks
ledge.
subterranean to me.
From cliff to cliff until you reach
Two
the
left
door on the
downstairs,
far
so
right.
basically
I'm
really bad.
Papa
I'm
John's.
starving.
Papa
And then
John's.
when you're gonna get the
Do you
door
have
on
any
the far right.
Tums?
Door on the far right.
I might need some Tums.
My wife
I
was
get
pregnant at one
heartburn.
point.
Hey, I got Tums.
Mike's got Tums. So I shouldn't go in that door?
You guys doing
Yeah.
that anytime soon?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
I might need some later. I'm good for now. Though.
I
Thank
went
you.
out the car. just-
I will ask you.
So you have Tums on you all the
When I
time?
eat pizza
Yeah,
and drink
Mike always
beer,
has
I get
That's
heartburn.
impressive, man.
Yeah.
When I eat pizza and drink beer, I get heartburn.
I
I'm
eat
very
Tums.
lucky to have a
Like
cast
they're
iron
chiclets.
stomach.
I don't. That's good.
Cast iron stomach.
I didn't know what was happening to me once, and Mike's like, Hans, that's heartburn.
That would be me too. I'm like, there's something wrong.
That happens?
Yeah.
No
It happens.
way.
I'm just like, it
Yeah.
hurts. And like, I feel like there's something in my
Hans.
throat, but it.
Hans.
What?
I don't know how to
Hans,
get
how
it out.
old are you?
34.
How do you not know what heartburn is?
You
I
never
have,
have heartburn.
I have a strong.
I had it when I was a kid, and that's it. I never really.
I
had
get it when I eat pizza and beer, honestly.
never
It's a
get
repeated
heartburn.
thing.
I get it when I get when we go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
If
Yeah,
I eat a
I'll
lot
do
of
that.
garbage, like a lot of garbage, I'll get heartburn.
Me when that waitress is like, let's
I'm
talk about these
happy.
racist Mexicans or whatever.
Is there
I was
racist
telling
waiter?
Rob about that the other night.
What? There's a
I
racist
know,
waiter
there's
that
one,
does-
there's one, there's this
There's
one
a waitress, Courtney. She doesn't work there anymore.
Yeah.
But we'd go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and she'd be like,
How about these
"So,
black
guys." Sorry, Courtney. If
I
you're
have
watching,
no
Courtney,
idea.
I apologize.
Yeah,
but
we like
she was
you.
just like, "So, guys, like, thank God there's no more black people
Or
giving me crappy
Mexicans.
tips."
There was one.
And I'm just like, I'm not in your
Probably
hateful
true,
club
but-
of hating black people. Can you say those people gave me a bad tip, and not because they're black, just
More
because
to
they're
the
bad
point,
tippers?
why would you share that with us? You know?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not in your.
here's the thing, like if that's how you make your
Am I
living,
wearing my clan badge?
if that's
I
how you
didn't
make your
think I
living, and
was.
you realize that like okay, there's a pattern here, then I could see where she's coming from. But
Right, but I don't call.
You
I don't
don't
get a
know-
white customer
she
on the phone
doesn't
and be
know
like,
me.
"Thank God you're not from
She
India,
doesn't
right?"
really
Like,
know us. We're
I
not
don't
in
do
her
that.
secret club that wears
Yeah.
hoods every night. Like,
no, I agree. That's kind of weird,
why would you share that?
guys.
I have no idea
All right,
what
I gotta
this
stop
is.
talking about racism and
This is horribly
philosophy.
written. I can't figure out what fucking.
We need a game fact. Somebody needs to get on
That
game
book
facts.
is completely
It's like,
useless.
there's some
Is
legends.
this honestly a game?
I bought this when I was a kid, and I remember being like, I'm not gonna beat this game anyhow. So
What is it?
whatever you
I
say.
don't know what Jeff Robin was thinking when he was just like, "Go
like-
down to there's a ledge."
Those are probably
Sure.
It's like calling a friend who doesn't really
Can
know.
I tell you what he was thinking? It
That's
starts
exactly
with
what Jeff
money.
Robin is.
It ends with money.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
with I make a lot of these, and people buy them for some odd reason. And I don't even have to put these.
What was that? Or called the hotline for like $4 a minute.
My favorite thing
This
ever,
game is so good.
and I mentioned this on the last stream,
Yeah.
was his Bionic Commando.
Yeah.
When he's like, the last boss is impossible, don't even try it. That was my favorite thing ever.
I love that.
You need to
My favorite thing was you
again,
getting all the genres and me guessing them. That was,
Can you explain it? A hack 'em up, slash 'em up kind of game.
you mean a ninja beat 'em up?
This would be a search and destroy maze type game?
Search and
Yeah.
destroy quest.
Oh, right there!
You didn't get it quite right, but close. Very
Nice.
close. Very
Nice.
close. I don't know how to
Nice.
order online, guys.
What Hans does. He's an expert.
Okay, so I hit my order? Or
I've only
I don't
ordered
know.
to get pop or Domino's.
I like Domino's are easy to order with.
There,
Well,
but the pizza makes me want
I'm
to
gonna use
throw.
promo code Super Bowl.
This will use that.
No, I want to because I want to say.
I want to eat all the
Are you guys
Domino's.
gonna watch that? I can't.
I'll
I
watch
gotta
it.
watch it. Yeah, I watch it every
Where
year.
you guys gonna watch it?
I actually
At my
kinda like
house.
sports.
When what you?
Not all the sports.
You watching at your house?
No, I don't. A friend invited us.
Where you going over there? Which friend?
I'm gonna show up your
My
friend.
friend,
Which friend?
Kevin. I don't know if you know him.
I know.
I know
Kevin
Kevin.
and Renee.
I know
Kevin.
Did Kevin used to work at Rock Bottom and was also a teacher?
No,
Yeah,
no, that was
that's him.
Brian, dude. That's Brian. You don't know Kevin for shit.
Well, what are you
Kevin's
doing,
been,
Hans?
Kevin's been too busy being like a professional. So he's on the
I know Kevin.
I know Kevin too.
Nah, you don't.
Well, what are you
Sleeping
doing?
Mike?
No,
Don't fall
no
asleep,
idea.
this is a great game.
Wait, Hans, what are you doing, Super Bowl? You watching now?
Yeah. I'll probably watch the end of it.
I can't.
I found the best way to watch those football games is to tune for the last 4 minutes.
It's probably a good idea. I can't. But it's the kickoff is like 6:30. That's brutal.
What do you mean?
Maybe go to bed at 7. Hopefully.
Why is that brutal?
This was my
Well, I
last
can't
conversation
watch it.
with Drew.
Drew Ratty?
Yeah,
How's he doing, by the way?
this is Drew.
He's all married up
I
now.
have no idea.
What do you say? What do you say? I'm curious.
Did he send you a Bobo or did you send him a Bobo?
No, he sent me the Boba first, and I just sent him back 2 replies that were Bobos. That was the conversation.
He's all married up now.
Yeah, he's way married.
Is he having babies?
His wife is so
Where's that baby at? I like his wife. She's
Yeah,
nice.
she's
Anne's like,
nice.
Anne's like that girl a lot.
She's hilarious.
Shannon.
Shannon.
She likes Shannon a lot.
Yeah, Shannon's a really cool, like laid back person. She's
Yeah.
awesome. She's really hilarious.
She knocked up
She's
yet?
way into like.
Knocked up.
I saw like a.
You'd be surprised. She's way into like toilet humor more than you think.
Yeah, but
I saw
why?
a.
Why? 'Cause she's young.
What do you
and
call
cute?
those things with babies?
I don't know because most girls I know don't like to talk
No,
about.
Shut
it was like
up.
it was like a scan.
You don't know
What do you
you
call
know
those?
My wife has that problem.
What do you call that thing with the baby in the?
Oh,
baby?
the juice scanner,
No, the, like
That's
when you see
usually
the baby
what?
waving.
the goop scanner.
No.
The
Ultrasound?
ultrasound.
Ultrasound. I saw an ultrasound on Twitter or on Facebook from Drew. Is that? Is he
Are they
pregnant?
preggers?
I
Are they
don't think
preggers?
so. Are they?
Well, why else would he have
Dude,
an
I haven't been on
ultrasound?
Facebook. I don't get on Facebook that much. All right?
Why else even ultrasound? Would be a.
I don't think that's true. Let me look that up. Let me get on my
Look
Facebook.
it up right now.
Did you order pizza yet?
I'm not sure if I'm logged in.
You have one.
No, I didn't order pizza.
You
yet.
have one.
Because everyone keeps talking to me.
Is
Yeah,
Drew's
one
wife
job.
knocked up?
I'm really hard.
I'm
You
glad
have
you
to
Mike,
log
you wanna
in.
play
I
this
don't wanna
game?
log in.
I'm good for
Maybe
Drew.
call.
I'm good for Drew.
Mike,
Call.
hey, you wanna play this game?
What happened? What are we playing?
That's my
What is
computer,
this?
Postmaster.
But like, what is this right now?
Postmaster. What's about to get?
This is why I play PC games.
Why? Because they're safe and
Drew
easy.
Red.
Look, they've got color. I don't like black
Look at all
and
these
white.
colors.
I don't think Drew Red had any.
Dude, if he had an ultrasound on his website, how could that not be or knocked up?
He did not.
Well, then it wasn't him.
It wasn't him. You're going crazy.
This is going crazy.
He put a picture of typewriter is out for repairs. The next thing is a bunch of minifigs.
Is that
The
not?
next thing is
Is that not an ultrasound?
What did you see then?
This is his a picture of him when he's a baby, and that's no.
Is she knocked up or not?
You're crazy. No.
Here's the thing: all these
They
secret
just got
rooms
married.
that Jeff Roven mentioned are really
So?
throwing me off because
You're crazy.
there's rooms that don't
She
go
could be
anywhere.
knocked up right now.
Anybody could.
Call her up. Call him
You
up.
Can you call? Does Jeff Roven have a number?
Is it in the back of the book?
Ask him if his wife's knocked up.
Here's Jeff.
Is
Well,
your
you
wife?
know it's in the back of this book, Hans. Truly tastes good.
You
Are
really?
you
Yeah,
serious?
you can order the rest of them.
Mike
Yeah.
has that. It's horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a ton of
it's
them.
amazing.
No, it's not.
It's amazing.
If you want to learn how to lose 10 ugly
What do
pounds
you
of
guys want
fat,
on your pizza?
cut off your head, bitch.
Just pepperoni.
But I'll eat all the peppers.
How many
fair.
people? How many pepperoni?
I like pepperoni pieces personally.
How many pizzas?
I'm not gonna eat a full.
I know what you're
I only.
I'm hungry. I'm really hungry as long as you have Tums.
Last time you guys
I need
got
thumbs.
you got 3 pizzas for all of us.
3 for 4 is good.
3 for
Four is
4
good.
is probably good.
Let's do that.
What are these sauces upstairs?
Any soy sauce?
You got sauces.
Of course I got soy sauce.
Any Frank's Red Hot?
Yeah, I got French fries. I got mayonnaise.
I don't want mayonnaise on my pizza, man.
What are you talking? Dude, you should try it. Mayonnaise on your
Oh, I'm
crust.
gonna vomit right now.
Mayonnaise on your crust.
And I like
Question.
mayonnaise.
Question.
Have you had Heinz mayonnaise?
Question.
Yes.
Question.
This is not the most amazing mayonnaise.
I don't want mayonnaise on my
Whoa,
Put it on
whoa,
your pizza.
whoa! Heinz makes mayonnaise?
It's amazing. You have to
Get
try
out
it.
of my house.
They make the best mayonnaise. They make the
They
ultimate
don't.
mayonnaise.
Liar.
Yes, they do.
Alright, so clearly this
I have
room
a
is a
question.
waste. I've touched every
I have a
wall.
Yeah, I think you're done in there, man.
Yeah.
Are any of Liz's siblings like?
This
you
is the
know,
problem. This is how this
dating
game's gonna be a
married
time
up or
suck.
what?
If we don't know where we're going,
Not currently, no.
I need someone on GameFAQs like tell
We
me
need
where to
some
go.
nieces and
Yeah.
nephews, bro.
That would be nice. Yeah. Alright, so I got pizza.
I want that
and
flashing
pepperoni.
key though.
Add
I'll tell
that.
you what.
Large original. Sauce
I want some pepperoni.
Get some peps. Junior special.
I don't want junior special. Thank you.
Special.
I don't. Thank
I'm
you.
gonna-
You don't do.
Does anybody else want the jalapenos that come with these things?
Oh,
You can
Lord.
eat my jalapenos.
I don't want your jalapenos.
I'll eat them
They're
all.
not really jalapenos. They're
Can I? How did this game get on the list? Honestly,
Because it's so
This
good.
is a classic.
This is a really.
Cool. I never heard of this before.
Are you kidding?
Well,
me?
you're a nutcase who only plays PC games and Sonic.
Sonic.
Fuck off.
Neither of those comments are
I don't know
accurate.
what to tell you here, Holmes. You need to get the game.
Yeah, that's about how I felt when we were doing Strider last time. When I was following his tips, I felt like maybe he had played a different game.
Yeah.
It was
It's
pretty
like-
bad.
I feel like you'd watch his
What?
kid play it and jot down like, go down
He's like,
sometimes.
man, I'm looking
Yeah.
for a book idea.
Make sure you swipe your sword.
I played more games this time.
Have you?
Yeah.
You play like games that aren't annoyingly like games that you don't have to manage your armor class and crap.
What the hell are you talking about?
Like for you, it's like Sonic or Baldur's Gate. Like there's no middle ground.
that's not even accurate, honestly.
Any game where I have to know what Thaco means.
There you go, like the pop.
Thank
that,
you.
You know,
like,
there's
guys-
more games that are based on non-GP rules.
No,
sets.
you
You're
don't
talking
know.
about like Juggalos, like spring
You
pop.
go in there, Holmes?
You can't go that way. Huh?
So we got a pepperoni. Do you want a beef?
No.
I know you can't go that way, Mike. Is that what you're asking me to do?
Yeah.
You can't go that way. You need to like get in there.
Not that place. You didn't go in there yet.
Does anybody want other toppings besides
I just want peps.
and 2 peps and that's fine.
Junior peps.
Pep. Your special.
It's gonna full dog some.
Oh, this guy's still
This is
making
trash.
videos? Like,
I hope
this,
so.
is Rocco's
Dirt.
bot still having his own channel?
Oh my god, yeah. It's amazing.
What's on it though?
I haven't watched it
honestly.
in a long time, so I don't
So
know.
nothing.
It's
Probably.
always great stuff.
No, I don't think
Junior
it's
Peps.
ever.
He makes a video every day.
I don't think it's ever been great stuff. I really
It's
don't.
every day he makes a video. So how can it not be great?
What? That's
How
not
can
even
the quality
an
not always be
argument.
How can the quality not always be
Is
there?
there
not even an
nothing in
argument.
here again?
Your special.
I don't know.
This game's gonna kill me. I thought it was a bit more linear. Like I don't want to go into all these dumb rooms that are secret.
You can blast through walls. There's 2 rooms that says you do eventually blast through walls in.
I'm not gonna hump every wall like
Blow your wall, please.
I should brought Demon Head over, man.
You get Flash Demon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, Shatterhand is pretty sweet. We can play that.
I want to beat this game.
No, let's do it. Let's beat this game.
Well, I need help.
Let's go to GameFAQs. I'll go to GameFAQs. I gotta order the pizza first.
Where's
I'm
the
gonna
pizza?
start.
I'm hungry.
Like I'm saying.
I'm gonna start with that.
I'm hungry. Where's the pizza?
Hungry.
I'm angry.
You guys want any cheese sticks or?
I want freaking pepperoni pizza.
You guys
What's that?
want pepperoni pizza?
Yes.
I got 2 peps and 1 with
Like if you want to play something else,
Italian
Go down that
sauce.
ladder. You go down that ladder.
that's where I.
Let's get 3 peps.
This is back to the beginning again.
Why are you a cat person?
Something about a ladder.
What are you talking about?
Are you a cat person?
No,
What's that?
this
That's
is a
cat
guy.
person. And that's a cat person.
I was a cat person.
That's
You'll
like
find,
cat.
okay, this might apply to here. You'll find 2 rooms down here with weapons at the top right of the upper room. Look for a hopper.
God damn it, Jeff Rogan.
Bumping break, missile, and
Do you think he's still alive?
You gotta.
I just feel like if I worked tech support the way Jeff Roven
Oh,
wrote
yeah, I
these
know.
things, Jeff Roven would be like, I don't want to name anybody's name, but like the guy that would be like,
Charlie?
what was he writing?
Charlie?
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Look
Rob?
for something in the upper right of that room.
I did this room already.
Okay, so this is definitely where we're at. So it says like time this, you know. So try to kill this guy.
I've done it before.
Alright, and then we'll see.
I don't know what Lindsay's login.
Do you need to log in? Just make a new one.
I'm telling you guys
I
right
gotta
now.
do guest checkout.
I'm not getting married again.
There's something, yeah, I don't know. Check it.
Fire, what do you
Yeah, I think you just
I'm just
got
putting
it.
that out there.
What do I get?
You got something you ran over too fast, but yeah, you got the gun.
Did he? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
the upper right, you ran over some other
There's a power P power up. I'm not getting. I'm just putting it out there right now. I'm not getting married up again.
Leave and go back up the ladder.
Dude, please do.
Okay, I got
Probably
that.
gonna get married. Like,
No.
The second
No.
that happens, there'll be some hot blonde.
Nope.
And he'll be married like a kid.
What?
My wife isn't even
Right.
blonde, so what does that even mean?
What's
Then
that just joke?
you want to continue to the right.
What's gonna happen?
Go down to the pit.
Did Randy get married? Is he married with that guy?
Can you guys shut up? I'm trying to hear what Jeff Rogan and wrote.
Yeah, they won't.
Guys,
That's good.
stop it.
So,
Mike,
Courthouse?
Shut up.
You go down a total of 8 left.
They had a good
ledges. I
reception.
don't know what he's talking about.
Don't send me
There are
TikTok.
several weapons caches
You know what
you
you
can
do?
get from here.
I've
Choose
opened-
as many as
We
you
should
like.
have got with his brothers and my sister.
I don't know how many
Or
you
one of
would
them.
like,
Your sister.
but
Which one?
They're gonna break yours.
I feel like I've done every door down here.
okay, then you might want to go. So
Probably will. Which one's
you
older?
get to stage
Nick.
2,
How
go
old
to
is
that 8th ledge, which led to the
Dude,
water
they could
world.
work.
Hop to
Good
the
work.
left,
Good work. Let's
over
do
the
it.
That should
water,
work.
and continue in that
Too
direction
long.
until you reach a door.
She said like type of
Go
good. Oh,
through
did she
it,
for a while?
and down the
Oh,
ledges
just
to
go
the
run
bottom
off to
of
the Europe.
screen.
Shut up! I'm trying to hear Mike.
Okay, get to stage 2.
She did
For
that
some
really
reason,
nice
we're
guy,
going to
like-
stage
like
2.
Jesus H, are you guys doing this or what?
He's talking, not me.
I'm ordering pizza.
Dude, you're not talking about
I'm
shit.
doing the Lord's work.
I'm trying to play this game.
All
I
right.
can't get through this door. Is this the door he's talking about?
Probably.
Sure.
I
It
can't
looks
shoot
kind of
it.
important.
Can we back this up?
Dude, this looks really
You
important.
think Trev Rofen is a reliable source?
He said go to the left of the water world.
Oh, he said.
Yes, we said it.
I'm shooting. I can shoot this thing forever. It's not gonna do anything.
Guys are gonna-
I don't know.
Monster has game fact this. Seriously?
I don't think that must not be what he's talking
What year is this?
This is water world. Look, I'm in water world.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
in our universe, what year are we in? We have the internet.
2015.
You can watch.
No one is helping me. I
You can-
can't.
I'm making
Oh.
pizza happen.
Gaunt!
Mike is.
Gaunt, can you change your weapon or something? It
No.
says use your gun to defeat something.
Missiles maybe?
You have to use grenades.
Try,
Press
try,
pause.
try something else.
Why doesn't Hans use game fact?
Because I am playing the game. Someone else should be reading it to me.
I'm going to do that in a second after I order this pizza, man.
Flip ordering
It's
pizza.
not. It doesn't do anything.
I'm maintaining morale.
I need to
Thank you.
figure out how you
You're doing a
fire
great
one.
job, by the way.
What happens
Who
if you-
suggested this shit
What
fest?
happens if you just try to drive
It's a
through
great
that
game.
thing?
It just eats you. I need to get life. I'll be back. Because you only have so many lives and continues in this game.
You know what's
You
better
can't
than
play
this?
forever.
Sonic.
Well, considering we haven't done anything, we can pretty much set it and try to pull it together.
Jeff is alone because he's alone. There's no water world.
I think this is what he means by the
I know.
You're
Only
Russ.
13
It's like your dad describing the game.
It really is because it is a dad.
Is Kurt Russell playing right now?
Russell's your dad.
Did you run out of water underwater?
Russell wasn't in water world.
He was. Who was it then?
There's other
Kevin
guy.
Costner or Devin
I was
Sawa?
in that first.
Kurt Russell's good and Kevin Costner
Good point.
isn't. That's
Who's
his
the
dad.
one that's like an Indian now or whatever?
Neither.
I'm saying that movie with the
Have you
wolves.
been in that tour? You were
Yeah, I
in-
have. I don't.
Okay, then that's
Question:
one of
Who was Dancing with Wolves?
Kevin Costner.
So,
The last samurai.
who's
That
Snake
was Tom
Plissken?
Cruise.
Who's Snake
Same movie.
Plissken?
That was Kurt Russell.
He's the best one then.
Yes.
Yes, you're never agreeing.
Guys, our hot fresh pizza's being prepared. Yay!
Guys, who's the guy in Control of China?
Kurt Russell.
Okay, see, he's good then.
Yeah,
Wow,
I
this
said
is-
it already.
This has already been said.
Hey, did you guys see those action figures? They're amazing.
They look like terrible.
Garbage.
They're so garbage. Like steaming hot garbage. It's really bad. Oh, I lost my cord.
So Kevin Costner is his figures?
Coxner?
There's no such thing as Kevin.
I can help you.
Kevin Coxner.
I'm confused.
Okay, game facts.
Dancing with Wolves is an amazing
Game
movie.
facts.
That was Kurt Williams.
Was it?
Was
Who's
Kurt Williams?
Kurt Williams?
Was he in that?
Yeah, Kurt Williams was really good.
I like his fried chicken.
I don't know. Is that a reference?
No.
Wait,
No, it isn't.
who's the ghost? Kurt Williams.
Swayze.
Kurt Williams.
Patrick Snake.
Can you guys IMDb this for me right now? Seriously?
Huh?
Oh,
Kurt
Malcolm's
Williams.
getting on.
It was Kurt Williams though. Seriously.
How come we already missed the what he wanted to see?
Which?
What do you want to watch? Mega Man? Oh.
He wants him to be the rock monster. It's done. It's recorded.
Is he controlling planes right now? I don't want him to die.
Mike, wake up, man.
I'm fine. It's just Jeff fucking whatever they are.
Rogan.
He's a genius. He's a
They're
hero.
Worse.
He's a hero. Mike. What do you?
How you could possibly describe a thing that
He's the
looks
founder
like
of
this,
my
like
religion.
that? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, he's the founder of Game
it's like
Religion.
giving someone directions across Pittsburgh. They're like, get on the road, cross 3 roads. and
Go over
then
that road. Go in there.
Look for
Pass the
another
tree.
road.
Go
You
down
know,
there.
What the
Go down there.
You
Go
gotta
down there.
Go past where the ice leads used to be.
Go past the Eagle video.
The old video, yeah.
He's not even that specific.
Any,
He's just like, there's some shit.
No,
Hey,
he
you guys-
really is. He's like, remember, go to this
Did
level.
you guys see the Pittsburgh
Level
Dad?
1. Level 1 could mean like this next screen.
Did you guys see that Pittsburgh Dad?
No.
He's hunting a Yeti in his movies.
Is he pretty funny?
He's hilarious.
I've actually never watched any of those.
I haven't either because I'm all
We're kind of a horrible person. Why? Because I know the guy. He's pretty cool. I don't really know.
I don't know. Support Greg and Donnie, honestly.
Greg and Donnie are funny.
Greg Donnie are the IT crowd to Pittsburgh
Yeah,
Dad's
that's-
Big Bang Theory.
That,
There you go.
If that was an SEC question, you were definitely.
Fact! I'll put that out there.
On camera.
On camera, I will stand
I'm
by
not
that
seriously
statement.
right now. He's saying,
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
that
okay.
thing up there.
so you can start paying us money to start doing who knows what else?
Malcolm, I'm gonna chat. Yeah, I'm gonna chat.
What's that? Is that a gun?
One
What
of
is
the
that?
optional
Oh, you got a new
weapons
gun.
caches.
Jeff Robin told
Well,
us.
I just don't know what else to do, honestly.
The
Like,
prophet Jeff Robin.
This is one of the optional weapons caches. What he said.
Optional weapon.
look, I'm shooting weird now. Look, I can if I
Yeah,
double
you got
tap.
a new weapon. You
if
got
I
a new
double tap,
weapon.
it goes out weird.
Jeff Robin told you. You wouldn't listen.
Yeah.
Jeff Robin, I'm sorry.
Oh, I forgot to change the name of the game.
Oops.
Can you give me the
Malcolm's
Keyboard.
disappointed when he sees that he missed
Mega Man NES?
money.
I need my keyboard. I need my keyboard. I need that keyboard. I want that keyboard.
It's all gone now when I need it.
Is that pizza coming? Seriously? Is Jeff Robin still alive?
Yes, he's still making books.
No, he's
I looked
not.
it up.
No, he's not.
Yes, I did.
About
at
what?
the last stream.
How to win an Xbox.
About what? No, he's not. That's a lie.
That'd be amazing.
No, I can't believe that.
If
though.
you're playing Halo, press the X button. Just quit. It's too hard.
I tried to go online. All these people start yelling at me. Don't even try it.
Don't get bummed out if you get called a faggot.
There's a whole lot of racist people on the internet, apparently.
Don't take it personally. It's
They're homophobia. Yeah.
the internet.
Kind of weird.
They don't like you.
Thanks, Jeff. I feel
How many beers do you think we drank? 16?
I don't know.
17?
I think it's
Is
because
Malcolm seriously getting hushed?
There we go. Blast.
I like that the kid that stars in this game, if you use the American storyline, is just chasing his pet frog.
Yeah.
What's the
And
Japanese
he's like,
story?
oh, there's a giant face in a hole that was.
What's the
I
Japanese
also have a
storyline?
giant gun that I use.
Chasing his waifu?
Chase my-
What's the Japanese
In the
storyline?
Japanese one, it's more of like a
Waifu.
space battle.
It's
like-
waifu.
No, it's not waifu. It's like
Is
a
it?
space battle.
Are you sure?
Have you heard of
Yes, Meyer, I'm goddamn sure. Stop
Bartending,
questioning
the
me.
game?
The game?
It's a
Oh!
cyberpunk
Oh, have you
bartending
played that
game.
pigeon game?
Not yet. I want
Play it,
to. I'm
please.
looking forward to it. I haven't had
This
time.
has to be a level. This isn't a weapons
Yeah,
game.
let's do a waifu bartending.
Please do.
I
No,
love
play that Hanaku pigeon game.
it. I'm looking forward to it.
That's supposed to follow.
Blow up!
I know.
It's supposed to follow the game. Do you know that?
Meyer, you're so obsessed with that.
I gave it to Flynn.
Here, this game. Cyberpunk bartender action. Valhalla.
No. Ragnarok. Nope.
Yeah, you don't play this game.
Don't.
Find a boss.
Waifu.
You're playing a waifu.
I don't even think it's
Boss, you gotta throw the grenade and hit the start button.
Yeah,
That's how it
Metroid. What
works.
is this?
Cat?
Has to
Is
be
that
flashing.
Metroid?
I think flashing.
Metroid.
No, I mean like the damage. Like,
It's Metroid, isn't it?
see how it's flashing? You have to pause during the flash.
Somehow you go to
It's
there.
gonna work.
Are you dead? Like, what's happening?
Fighting a boss. I just died. Thanks for the positive vibes.
I didn't know
Sure, I'll
what
give
was
you some more
happening.
positive vibes this time.
All I can see was a match beyond.
This is the match.
This is the match.
This is just the first match.
We
We
haven't
haven't got
gone
the
beyond.
match.
Oh, this is one of the dogs that are like shitting themselves in fear.
Yes.
There's some gimmick where they have like dogs around the ring and they start pooping themselves.
Oh, he's here.
That was a hell of a
Hell of a cell?
kennel in a cell or something like that. That's the best match.
I'm excited to watch it.
You'll
Yeah.
never watch it. Al Snow versus the Big Boss Man?
Malcolm says
They
he'll
pulled it?
BRB.
They pulled it?
Huh?
Malcolm's on now. He's got a BRB.
Yeah, they pulled that thing?
No.
Like,
Man, you suck at shit.
I don't know.
Mike, who's your favorite wrestler?
Sting.
Probably.
Sting, seriously?
Dang. Mike has no appreciation.
I do. I do appreciate it. Never
good.
got it.
What was your old appreciation of respect, Sam?
Huh?
What was your old appreciation?
I don't know. I mean, he had a Sting without it. He's really a Sting. I don't know. Well, Sting was a pretty big deal. He's a good wrestler too. Better than I thought. Favorite wrestler, hands down. Doink the Clown.
Doink the Clown. Amazing.
Not even trying.
No,
Dino Bravo?
no. Big fan of Andre the Giant.
Dino
really.
Bravo, I think he's
Big
probably
fan of Bret Hart.
one of the best wrestlers. Maybe almost.
Big fan of Too Cold Scorpio
Yeah, you got it.
these days.
Just let
Yeah,
that sit for like a
Too Cold
while.
Scorpio?
Who's that?
Marinate.
Who's
Already
that?
lost 2 left.
Who's Too Cold Scorpio?
Scorpio is an amazing wrestler.
That's why my King of Trio so slow. WWF.
What happened here?
I don't know.
I'm not cheating the game right now.
Yeah, he asked about that. No cost. Didn't work. No.
Didn't work. Didn't work. I didn't do it right. If you pause the game when the boss is flashing, it's supposed to do continuous damage.
That's why I play PC games.
Like hitting a piece of
Right, you can't. You can't shoot that.
very thing. Oh, that was something that didn't have
I
that
played the worst player.
You like Mist? I couldn't do that one.
First.
When they had that tone-based puzzle,
Missed is hard.
something about that, right?
Shit. Just screwed that.
I wanted to point out to Brad, there's something I like to point out to him. Is he like, he won't watch black and white movies? He thinks it's
Really?
cool. No, he won't. But he thinks
Are you
it's cool
serious?
people playing Myst. Which Myst is like the equivalent
Wait,
of
Brad
black and white
seriously
movie.
won't watch
No,
that?
no. I wouldn't call it a black and white movie.
It is a black and white
No,
movie.
you know what it is? It's like okay,
I don't know if Blaster Master's gonna happen.
it's
guys.
whatever.
Last Master's
It's
definitely
like a
not
video
happening.
game made for people that don't like video games. That's
I want to beat this game, but I think it needs
It's
to
a
be a
game
game
made
that
for-
someone has mastered prior to showing
Yeah.
up here.
You're gonna take.
Well,
over,
you're gonna start over because
You're gonna
we're
take over
wasting
the cheat.
No, I'm gonna go pee again.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Go pee. And then you're gonna take over the chat with Malcolm.
I'm not gonna sit there and be
you
the
gotta
dedicated
handle
Malcolm
Malcolm.
chatter.
You gotta
Let Myra
handle
do that.
Malcolm.
Myra's the expert at watching other
That's
things.
true. You
Kids
can
are
watch
dicks.
our
Why are you so
stream
hostile?
and talk to Malcolm. who's in the
I'm
chat.
not even. I'm right here
Only
talking
viewer.
to you guys and being dicks. You're being straight dicks for no reason.
I'm gonna continue this game.
I'm gonna delete
Or restart
everything.
it, I don't know.
I'm gonna delete your file system.
There's nothing on there now.
We gonna try to get through this with a walkthrough, or are we just
I want
gonna
some pizza.
bail?
I don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna. We have a full itinerary that we
It's
are.
7 o'clock. I think we should bail.
I think we're gonna bail. Honestly,
Beat
we have a
some
full
beatable
itinerary.
games.
There's pizza on the way, man.
You know what my order number is? 3306999908. That's where pizza comes from.
Should I restart or? I'm kind of restarting. All right, guys, watch some Master play.
I don't know, like where we eventually found that guy versus where I thought that guy was as per Jeff Robin's
Totally.
description.
Opposite.
Jeff Robin
Yeah.
is probably not a.
I'm gonna be honest with that. Yeah, it's not really good at those action.
So what is he writing for
anything.
now? What's he writing right now?
He just makes those kind of books where they're like
For what? They're-
101.
It's like
50
Last of
jokes,
Us.
or
You're
like
telling you it's a
300
Holocaust
jokes about your mom.
/ daughter
Yeah.
saving simulator.
Pretty much.
I was about to get one of these jokes.
I'm sure they're great. I think I probably have one somewhere. I'm sure I do.
I love how he like the lyrics
I
again.
exploded. I exploded.
That's the same option.
I'd like.
Yeah.
Did you get any?
He's like, this game is really hard. Don't play it.
Did you get any letdown for your wife?
Awful game. Like, I don't...
Never played much of it.
Do you get 10.9?
You know, I do have. I have anticipation.
You get 10.9 on this? How'd you do?
Yeah,
Dude, I'll throw a mountain lion only.
no way, man. I upgraded my RAM, guys.
No, I know. It's not a RAM thing. Fuck you.
No, I'm running Mavericks on it.
I thought you could only.
No,
Here, what's your password?
Mavericks is about the latest thing I'll be able to run on that for a while.
I thought. No, you. Alright.
Oh, just put in 8 here.
Just type it. I want your password. I'm not trying to update your stuff.
Dude, you didn't
did
even
it wrong. You did it wrong.
You
didn't do it.
It's your fault. Yeah, I'll
I'll
take a
be
beer.
in
Please
line.
take a
I'll be
beer,
in line,
please. Thank you.
England, please.
Hey,
Yeah,
what do you want?
I would like a beer. A Yingling would be fine.
Get a fat bonus
Wait.
check.
He just gives you the code.
Here.
That's it.
What are you trying to do, man?
I'm trying to update your shit. It's like update this, update that.
Don't update anything.
No, it was Adobe. You wasn't updated. Oh, that's how you get hacked. Alright, you get 0 days.
I'm in the middle of doing work, man.
Fuck you.
I don't use Adobe on that computer.
Well, you're using it right now. It came up. I wasn't even doing anything.
Okay, well,
I was like, you want Bonsai
I
Buddy?
don't intentionally use.
He's like, you want Bonsai Buddy? I'm like, yes.
Yes, oh my god, I got so mad at I got so mad when someone put a Fonzie Buddy on my computer.
I want Bonsai Buddy
Alright,
right
they're
now.
like, it's
Facts.
hilarious, he's talking. I'm like, you guys.
I mean, I think we should back this.
What?
It's already 7
No,
o'clock.
I'm not doing this.
You're gonna beat this game tonight.
Yeah, if someone will get on Game
Full of
Facts and
shit.
guide me through it.
Flynn, you're on Game
That's what I was
Pass.
trying
can't
to
read.
do.
I'm illiterate.
Oh my
Mike,
god,
he's
stop
trying to
reset.
put push the
Let's
one
try
on
it one more
you.
time.
Is that bubble ball?
Yeah.
First off, can I tell you something right now?
So good.
Good game, by the way.
Yeah, me
Good
too.
game. But Jeff Robin is
That
not
game's
our
awesome. Do you
point of
get a good
contact
ending?
on this.
You don't think so?
I'm thinking no.
One more try at this.
Do you guys get
Somebody
busted
else can
move?
play Strider.
Do you guys get a busted move?
Or we can do Power Blade or Shadow Hand. This whole thing's breaking down again.
Power Blade.
No, we gotta define agenda.
Power Blade's just similar to Mega Man. I'd rather play something else. Power Blade.
This is a good choice. I like this game. I think you made a good choice.
Somebody needs
Somebody needs to take point.
I'm taking point. All right, I got the
You're
fact.
still looking at the
to
screen.
navigate.
Oh my god, I got the fact up.
There's
Blaster
no...
Master fact. Game facts. Which fact do you want? The
Hey,
biggest
can I ask
one.
you a question?
What?
Facts or FAQs?
Fact. What's that?
That's what I say too. But I wasn't sure if I made it up in my brain.
No, it's the thing. Those are game
So I hear
facts.
some people say like, "Oh, I'm on game FAQs."
No, you say game
I'm like,
facts.
"You're
You're wrong.
dick."
Where are
You're
you?
with me?
It's game facts.
Okay, cool.
It's game facts.
FAQs is like saying like
I'm on game FAQ.
FAQ
Yeah.
is like when people like are like my sequel.
Yep.
That ain't
that's
right.
wrong.
That ain't right. That ain't right.
Mike, you don't say my sequel.
No, I ain't right.
MySQL.
It's MySQL, dude.
Yeah. we have to say it so much, like it's just we say.
I
No,
say
it's not
MySQL.
sequel. It's not sequel.
I say
It's not
MySQL.
sequel.
I
Never
will
meant
not
to
say
be sequel.
MySQL.
And GIF, I guess, is GIF, but I'd still say GIF.
Well, the creator says.
They said
I
it.
don't care what he says.
Flat fucking wrong. That's all there is to it.
I think
Well,
GIF is
why are
better.
you guys using it anyway? Because it's bullshit. What's wrong with PNG?
Okay, first go right as far as you can and enter the right
PNG.
door. Go down a little bit and enter the door.
Oh my god!
Here.
Did Jeff Roven write the game fact? I'm gonna kill myself.
It's not much better. This is,
Who picked this game?
there's an actual map.
Fire! This is a classic. I picked this.
This is
game.
No,
a great
we won
game.
the war. Why are we playing this?
What?
This is a great game. And
We're
also you wanna
playing
play
all
Iron
of these
Tank.
games. This is Blaster Master 1.
Oh no!
This is the high point.
This is
No,
It's all downhill from here,
no,
man.
No, Japan was humble and we're playing this.
Yeah, well, that's how they got us. They couldn't get us to throw over, so they got us with the walk thing.
Jeez.
Okay,
So I can skip every weapon.
you're in subterranean forest. Okay, now skip the ladder
Why-
and go down. Do not enter the cabin and
Okay,
go
go down.
right. Do not
Go right.
submerge in the water yet unless you want to take the missile. Keep going right until you see the other lake.
Jeff Roven wrote this.
This is pretty
He's
damn
right.
close.
Flynn nailed it already. This is Jeff Roven.
This is
That was
pretty
me.
damn
I said
close.
that.
I'm saying Hans.
Yeah, I didn't
What
say
is it,
anything.
Well, your names are interchangeable.
Are
Yeah,
they?
it's
That's
pretty
harsh.
different.
Don't go into that water unless you want that missile.
Don't go in there.
Why don't I want that missile?
Keep going until you see the other lake, okay? Okay. Okay?
I'm looking for
Seriously.
the other water world.
Let's look for the other lake.
Why are we doing this to
Keep
ourselves?
going right.
There.
It's a good
Down
game.
there.
No, don't go in the
No,
water!
second leg.
Metroid's in there.
That is the second way.
What's the second lake?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to go in the lake.
We're
You're
playing
supposed to keep
Star
going right.
Round. What is this?
Keep going right. I'll guide you.
Mindful
You can
war,
trust me.
please.
Don't go in the water. Go over. Go right.
Then?
Take that.
Whatever makes you go right. Because they don't really specify. They just say go right. They want you to go right and past that.
Guys, is Jeff Roven to show up our pizzas?
No, shut up. I hope that they show up.
Jeff Roven.
Where'd my phone go? Because they're probably going to call me.
Be
I'm like,
everything you choose to be.
hey.
Why are you always... Like, seriously, every time we're gonna fight... I'm not a dick. We're friends. I know you for so long.
Oh, this didn't work.
I don't watch people for a long time.
What a surprise.
Let's go down again.
Well, I already know where the boss is. If the goal is to get me to the boss, I know
No, the
that.
goal is to get you to section 2.
We're doing
You
what?
gotta go section 1 first.
It's really vague.
Keep going.
Section 7? I still have it.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, no, you want to jump in the water down there. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Oh god!
And then you want to get to the ladder.
Can someone with reading comprehension skills take over?
Look, this is not a well-written fact. I'm going to tell you that.
This is like night travel. It's like night travel all over again.
They're ASCII.
No, Night Trap was
This
the
is
worst.
ASCII art representing maps, and it's not very handy at all. Alright, so keep going. All the way right until you reach the cabin. Here there be Mother Brain and the Hyper Beam.
Wait,
Is that what it says,
wait.
really?
Yes,
No,
here
it
there
doesn't.
be.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
No,
does.
doesn't.
I'm reading that verbatim.
No, you're
Here
not.
there be
Well, I already got this for
Mother Brain and the Hyper Beam. I know, but I'm gonna help you further.
Oh, games were so good back in the day.
Yeah, they're the best.
Shut your mouth.
Keep going. And what's in the
Shut
cabin? You want
It's
to go
like
up
black
and
and white
down.
movie. I don't
Shut
know
your
what
whore
to watch.
mouth. Go
That's
play
a
your
good swimming.
Go play Uncharted with
I will.
5 hours of cutscenes and 3 hours of gameplay.
That's not
That's
okay,
a great
go
game.
up and to the right. Okay.
I even prefer new games to classic games. They just make it sound so horrible. Like,
Class games are better.
there's no cutscenes. There's no like arrows telling me where to go.
There's no moral choice.
There's no like false moral choice telling me what to do.
Gives you different colors.
My shepherd is a paragon though.
It's got a different ending. If you
My
go there, it's a
shepherd
dead end. It's dead end.
chooses-
It's dead end.
Only dicks played, an evil chef. Also the fem chef.
Sometimes the renegade chef is the right chef.
Is your renegade
Sometimes
chef?
you gotta make the renegade decision.
Excuse me.
even if you're doing Paragon.
Is your renegade chef a fem chef?
Yeah, because Jennifer Hale
Yep.
has more range as an actress
She
than
does.
Mark. What's his face?
Got that right.
You-
You have no.
Because that guy's like, I don't know.
He's like, I'm not sure. Oh boy.
Actually, I have no idea what he
I'm
sounds
Commander
like.
Shepard, and this is my favorite shop.
Yeah.
I'm Commander Shepard.
Honestly, I have no idea what he
And
sounds
this
like
is
as
my-
evil because I only play Paragon.
Yeah.
It's horrible. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Thanks.
You think
evil
your hair is
shepherd,
better?
quote unquote.
He's like, I'm
Jennifer
really
Hale is
angry.
actually an actress. She has.
I'm really.
Isn't he?
I'm not like a
angry.
femme chef
Isn't he an actor?
evangelist.
No.
I don't know. I wouldn't say so.
Okay,
At least not in his
pass
performance
this
as
jerk.
Shepard.
Get past that jerk.
Ugh.
Make a grenade.
Mike, they make you play Mass Effect or what?
I offered it to him once. He didn't want to. He didn't want to hear
That's
it.
what brain.
Good games. We're all from the games.
Yeah, that's true.
Not that there's anything wrong.
Kill the enemies with your grenades is the tip. That's the tip. Is it working?
What's the question?
No. It says to kill the enemies with your grenades. These particular ones?
Oh,
I'm gonna cure it.
What do you have grenades?
I have that range.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
You have grenades? Let's do that. See, that one works better.
It did. It's like the flamey one, Dr. Wiley.
Yeah, man. I wish we knew that earlier.
Yeah, it was like 20 minutes.
Easily. I don't know how we even got the phone here. That was like a happy accident.
It was. 'Cause I ran out of cut beam or something. Cut swords.
Cut beams.
Cut scissors.
Cutsman.
Alright, now, is there a
Do
Mother
you have
Brain
enough power?
strategy?
Do you have enough
No, I
power?
don't have enough power.
Whoa, wait.
More power,
Mother
please.
brain. Give me a second.
No.
Alright. Kill the enemy with your grenades. Enter the upper door. This is the Mother Brain's hideout. Stay close and use your grenades. You should kill him, without too much efforts. Take the
Screw you, man!
Seriously?
Take
This
the
is hard!
Take the hyper beam.
Oh my gosh.
So you kill him without much efforts.
Alright, so I shouldn't try too hard. I got you.
No, just hit
Got
the
it.
button.
Got it. Well, it didn't work. That doesn't work.
You gotta leave it off for like a minute.
I left it on for like 6 minutes.
It has to be flashing.
It's hard to do.
There. Shit. No, you're getting killed.
Well, it's hard, man. Look,
Just don't do that, dude.
Either I take my finger off the D-pad or I don't.
You want me to hit the top one?
Eat it!
Oh, I get squished in the corner. Bad news. You're not hurting. Mother brains.
Using grenades?
Yes, I am.
That looked like a lot of efforts.
Yeah, I used too many efforts. You're right. I should have conserved my efforts.
That was efforts. You know what's great about the peach extractor?
Please, tell me what's great
I
about
know
the
when my
peach
piece is
extractor.
being made.
Yep. Alright,
I
that.
know.
I know when Furquan put it in the oven.
How
I know
many
when Vladimir's
employees-
gonna go.
How many
to
employees have spit upon it? Yes, that's a counter.
No, they check it for quality. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
The
extra
quality.
spit, extra quality.
Good job. You got it.
That's not flashing.
No, it has to be flashing and the grenade has to be circling. You have to do it like it's frame perfect.
It's so much.
very perfect.
It's so ridiculous that it's almost not worth it.
Keep unpausing. And when you do it, you gotta leave it.
Yeah.
Yes, you perfectly did it. Leave this go for like a minute. I'm not lying. Let's chill out for a bit. Let's talk about the grand match in the sky, or whatever the heck it is.
Grandmaster
Called the
Food?
match beyond.
Right, Royal Rumble, Heaven,
He's beyond Royal Rumble.
Rage of the Cage, Purgatory Zone, Spring Yard Zone. I don't know.
Spring Hill Zone.
Spring Yard Zone. And Spring Yard Zone. Spring Hill Zone. There's Green Hill Zone. Spring Yard Zone. There's a metal greasy zone. Greasy metal zone.
Greasy metal zone.
That's not a thing.
I'll wait till you tell me it's
Metal
metal.
Well, I tell you what. While we're here, let's talk about the next strategy here. You got to go back to the surface. You go left. You reach the other left. Keep going left and kill the mutant. X.
Kill the mutants.
Good plan.
Enter the next room and go down and enter the gate that leads to it. And second step, pressure beam, boss,
Mike?
crab beetles.
This is
What do you mean?
We're not doing it. 7:30 now. At this rate, this game, we're gonna beat it.
I don't know when you think you're going home.
Huh?
I don't know when you think you're going home. But it's not going to be a reasonable hour.
You're the one who was trying to tell me that on the way here.
I'm saying
I think you're going to. Well, I'm going home tonight.
I'm saying.
I
I never said that. I'm saying compared to last time when I went home at 1 in the
12
afternoon.
in the morning.
That's
Okay,
what I'm
the
saying.
next boss's name is Crabulous. I don't know if
So
I'm
it's
doing this
working. It didn't work!
What? It didn't work for shit. Is this revision 2?
Yep.
What's revision 2?
I don't know.
This game
It's
sucks.
just a cart.
No, it's a piece of
Alright, I'm gonna look up that particular joke.
I got him.
See, I told you.
See, I told you, he says.
I told you that took most of the life off. You only hit him like 2
Yeah,
times.
that's what you need. I think basically that's what you need to get through that door you couldn't get.
The hyper beam.
So if you want to try to get back down to that door, you should- I think that's
I
what
get
you
the
need.
general idea now.
Can we
It's,
go back
it's,
to
it's
the surface?
Metroid-esque. where you
Yeah,
just-
it is Metroid.
Look, I'm right. Blaster Master pause switch.
No, I know. I've read about
It
it.
worked. Because you only had to hit him like 2 times after that. We saved the day. We did it.
How many levels are there in Blaster Master?
Let's look it up. Well, the second step is Crusher Beam. Boss is Crabulous.
He is correct.
Here there be Crabulous.
No. No, it doesn't.
No lie! It says at the top of the map, here
Yeah,
there be
it's legit.
Crabulous.
It's legit. That happens. It's a real thing.
You alright?
Ancient mariners shit their pants upon reading that in the stars.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
It's terrifying.
I don't know who wrote this. I should probably look up the name.
It's like bowel loosening terror.
The pirate. Okay, copyright Remy Marois. Is that probably French?
Not a
Probably.
It's an ESL writer.
Yes. Still, that's great.
Still mutant. Oh, don't go that way yet.
Third step, cover mechanics. Boss.
Oh, I know a game this is.
Yeah, you gotta use that. You gotta use that new beam.
I'm doing it!
Guys, did you guys play Titanfall? Basically what this is.
I didn't play that shit.
It doesn't do it.
It looked worse than
Alright.
Destiny.
Wait, now Jeff, I think we want it. So we want
I don't know if I want Jeff intermingling with the French writer of Crabulous.
Here be crabulous.
First
we're going
here.
here.
Hold on for a second.
Entering to area 2. Oh, I'm in a castle now. This isn't weird.
horizontal cabin across the way. You can take hits. You will find yourself now.
I can't get away from these things. There's no way to shoot them. Ah, go away!
Run away.
What is that thing? It's like a little
There's 2 of them, and they're just
Little
little like,
caterpillar guy.
little
Looks
snails.
like you killed one.
I didn't kill any of them, but I can't get away from them.
Is this Luigi's Mansion? What is this?
This is all under Jason's house, where his frog went, and he's not weirded out at all.
Alright, you gotta go up.
I don't really need dueling guides, so you guys can reach some kind of consensus between Jeff Roven
It's not as weird as the
and the other guy.
as
Jeff gives up after
monster
this
party.
point.
He
Where
does. He's
Yeah.
like, this
After
is as far
point,
as the
it's
game.
just like, as you ascend, keep in mind, things aren't always what they seem. You may run into a wall in your travels and have to backtrack. If you return to the spot later, it may not be what it was before. And then new pair in successive stages. Make sure you have obtained the fallen powers. Blah blah blah. Good luck with that. Basically,
Like, oh, you guys are
that's
screwed.
it.
I like
As far
Wake's
as he
reading.
got-
I like Wake's reading.
As far as he got in this game.
Up and
He
down.
does say that like the levels are linked to each other. Like to get to level 7, you have to go through level 3 or like something like.
Ah!
So,
Sure.
pizza should be here soonish.
Don't care. I have a mission
Eat all the pizza.
to save my frog.
Somebody ate all the pepperoni pizza. And someone's got
To barf it up
all up.
because it's gone.
Yeah, that's right.
Kev, get a plate.
Alright, now you are in the Crusher Beam zone.
I'm not in anything.
According to myself, it is not a good idea to use special weapons against all the caterpillars. Save these weapons for the third. You hear that?
No!
Which is those little things that you can kill.
I don't know what anything means. Am I going up still, Jeff?
I don't know. Jeff's done.
Just tapped out.
Yeah, Jeff tapped on this earlier.
Yeah. He's like, this game is impossible.
It's too hard. Don't play it. Surprised there isn't a definitive guide to Blaster Master somewhere that tells me where to Actraiser, by the way? Jason, do you have Actraiser?
That's right now.
I wish you did. It's a great
I
name.
thought he had it, but no.
He definitely rented it.
I like that game a lot.
I love
You go for the
Off
one,
me!
too. Play Soul Blazer.
I like to play Soul Blazer, Actraiser, Actraiser 2, Illusion of Gaia, and Terranigma. All 5 of them.
That'd be awesome. Turning that, I don't even know about.
It's really good. Cool. The definitive Quintaction RPG. Mars out.
Marsh, wake up. You need to put more beer in your mouth.
Hey, fucker.
Oh, it's fully awake.
I'm totally awake. And I'm
You weren't. We were yelling at you.
Hey, fucker.
What, do you have like a job?
What?
I was at work last night, and
Yeah,
you're
this-
sleeping.
This
Do
guy.
I have a job? The answer is yes.
Dude, I was up till 2 last night. I woke up at, I think, 7 today.
Why are you
Had to
sleeping?
work.
I'm in bed by
Then
now.
I had to go all the way to Washington, then all the way into Pittsburgh, and then all the way back here.
It's sleeping.
I'm awake.
Mike
Good.
asleep?
I'm awake.
Mike, you sleeping?
All the way awake.
This is a waste of my
I'm
life.
Blaster
There's gotta be
Mastering.
something there.
Did you just respawn those? Those bricks.
I'm gonna shoot these things forever.
You need to fall this map.
You're not giving me a map. You're just like over there
Okay, as
talking
soon
about
as you enter the
pieces.
second area, remember where you were? Some kind of caterpillars will fall.
Why are we doing this? This is Jeff Robin.
Do you know how long ago some kind of
Jeff
caterpillars
Robin.
were?
Jeff Robin
Try to kill them.
trolls us every day, every way.
Try to kill them before they reach the
Get
ground.
outta
That's
here.
not Jeff Robin.
If you can't, just try
No,
to avoid
that
them.
is Jeff Robin, a pseudonym. But
This
honestly,
is the French Jeff Robin.
can you explain to me how this isn't Jeff Robin? What is someone like writing?
It's a Hefe Robin.
Oh,
Robin.
whatever.
Okay, so
You know how long? I'm
this is
saying-
where you're at,
No, it's not.
right here.
It's not. That was a long time ago.
No.
Area 2, getting in was a long time ago. I
Okay.
climbed to the top of Area 2.
Okay, good. You're in 3.
No, I'm still in Area 2.
Okay, go back in the no. Go back in where you were.
There's nothing in there.
No, there is.
What?
This is there.
That's not there. That's not that area. You don't know where I
This is
am.
there.
You are not paying attention.
Yeah, we went way past all that stuff. We're
Yes.
3 rooms to the right now.
Well, then you're close to Pow and Thunder. What you have to do now is quite simple.
Says you.
Just follow the way up and skip the first door you
Very
see.
easy.
Enter the upper right door and keep going right. Now you can go down or up. Go up. The other way's dead. Go right, then all the way down to get both the POW and the Thunder Captains. Now keep going left as far as you can. Enter the left door on your way.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here
I'm
is
just gonna go
here
in.
is the good cabin.
Yeah.
Prepare to fight Crabulous. There you go.
I don't know what that means.
I don't
There's
know which
hornets
one.
now.
I look like I missed the intro.
This looks confusing.
Do you guys think you missed the intro?
Can't wait to fight Crabulous.
I love Crabulous. You know what's great about Super Bowl? Super Bowl commercials, am I right?
I don't even like the Super Bowl, but I do like the commercials.
The thing
Sometimes
is,
they're good, sometimes
the
they're
thing
absolute
is, you can
garbage.
watch them all online now anyway.
They're
So
hot garbage.
Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're great.
Sometimes they're just hot garbage.
I just like to see what the companies, they're so creative.
They really are.
are they?
They're always
Yeah.
like, "Hey, GoDaddy."
Yeah. So
They get
Is this the good cabin?
I don't know.
Give me a second.
This looks like a weird
Wait, here.
dev test
This
cabin.
looks like not the right place.
you guys getting ready to?
Why are they called cabins?
This
By this weirdo.
Look, he doesn't have a lot of words.
Much like Jeff Robin, he's a very limited vocabulary.
Much like Jeff Robin.
It's like
Got
It doesn't
H.
have. Oh, they're all spikes. This is horse crap.
That's why you
Going on that way. That's way better.
That was way better.
Well, that was a fun room.
That's a horrible room.
we still doing this? Oh man.
We're not gonna quit.
We're not quitting. We're beating this game. We're halfway there.
Why? You're such a negative Nancy. Alright, well that's a dead end. Back in here, Sophia, pal. Get in! God damn it! Try. These controls aren't.
These controls aren't real weird.
They're not optimal.
They're a little bit.
So it's one thing.
Yeah.
Easy to get alive. You see that? It's
That
like,
could pretty much all you have to do.
I keep going up, I guess? I don't really know what to do.
Crabulous.
Ah! Skull
Okay.
face.
I'm trying to remember from these instructions what you need to do.
Jason, you stopped reading and I kept playing? That's the problem.
Well,
Way ahead of whatever.
You're like, go in this room.
well,
That's...
here be Crabulous.
I don't know if I got past Crabulous.
I don't know what you did.
No.
Was there like a section that looked like this? Because this looks really, really strange.
That looks like a bunch of lines.
I think that's the cabin. Yeah, that's the cabin. You want to go in the good cabin.
Like an HX file.
There's a good cabin. And that's where you fight Crabulous.
Is it up here?
I think so. Was there a Pow and Thunder capsule yet? Just go in that cabin. Maybe it's a good one.
Yeah,
I think this might be it.
to identify based upon what I've done, which is very little. Stop teleporting! I don't like these things.
So this show, like, goes on TV.
Oh yeah, I saw it was Facebook or something.
It was the
the ads
worst.
on
It
that.
was the worst thing I've ever seen. I haven't watched a lot of TV.
Something like that.
They're all like legitimately nerdy. Like some are like LARPers. It's a weird group of people because all I really watched was like the intro where it's like these are the kind of people that are on the show, and like it was like
This isn't what I was looking for.
it was like this person's a nuclear physicist and this one's a LARPer. It's like whoa wait.
Those are two different groups of
It's
people.
really
Like, this
different.
one's unemployed.
This guy.
And this one makes millions.
This guy lives with his parents, and this one actually is somewhat respectable. And it's like, it's just a really weird combination of people. And the conversations that I caught were like 5 minutes of the first part of the show made me want to just cringe until my face turned all that stuff. It was so bad, I can't even describe it to you. I quickly found the remote, which was not there. I asked the nurse, I'm like, is there a remote? She's like, no, we don't have a
Oh
remote.
man, we're still playing the kite version of Kick Chameleon?
What?
I have Kick Chameleon. You want to play that?
Yeah, it's better than this.
Kick Chameleon's freaking awesome. Man.
See? Everyone
Oh,
Why is
agrees.
everyone shitting on Monster Master?
I
It's a
don't even know
great
what
game. I'm not
this
shitting on
is.
it. I'm just saying Kick Chameleon's awesome. I love it.
Thank you.
I love that game.
Alright, you don't do anything but sleep.
Oh, this looks
I
fabulous.
woke up. I'm awake.
You didn't wake up. You were so asleep. I yelled at you. Wake up, you stupid asshole.
How do you
didn't
beat this
respond at all.
game?
That's every day in my life.
At work.
Or
Anyhow,
phone.
dude, imagine playing this without any kind of facts or
Oh god, I'm fucked now!
Jeff Groban or whatever the heck.
Why'd
that
you
is.
get your tank?
Because I couldn't hit that guy.
Did you play Mass Effect? You stay in the freaking Mako.
Yeah, the Mako is
You
really,
dumb?
really the best part of that game.
Take the half experience.
Yeah. You know, it was really
No
the
big.
What?
control of the Mako probably not as good as
No, it's perfect.
no,
Shut up.
the controller does.
Did you guys play Star Control?
No.
Then shut the F up.
Why would that have anything to do with the Mako? What are you
It's
talking about?
very similar in that aspect.
So they have the Mako.
Kind of, yes. Well, it's not near your door.
Super Bowl weekend.
It's not until tomorrow. Why do they care today?
Whoa, what did I just do?
People aren't buying pizza for today.
I am buying pizza right now.
For tomorrow.
I don't know how I did that.
Magic. You glitched it. Fine. I'm gonna nap for a bit. Wait, I'm gonna kick millions on.
Papa John's.
Why are you here, Mike? Why do you do these things?
Why are you so hostile against me?
Why do you pro show up? So you can watch out your friend stream or asleep.
No, I don't. I slept for like 2 seconds.
You were asleep for 45
You guys will grasp any kind of controversy or criticism you can have about me. Every time.
Why do you kiss men?
That did not happen. I'm heterosexual.
Maybe.
Just telling you.
For a second, I'm like, did I give him their address? I did.
I hope so. Who'd you order pizza for? Like
I'm wondering if I give him like the office address or something like that. It's like cross vessel. Like, oh,
you
sorry,
order
guys.
pizza, you're also
Is this
alive?
what it was supposed to
No,
look like?
not really. Sometimes
Area?
people might.
Hey,
Yeah, you're in the Craigslist zone. Where did
Oh,
you come in?
what?
Okay.
What are we doing
Where
with
did you
our
come
lives?
in? Go back to where you came in.
it's over here.
I'm trying to find where the.
This is where I came in.
Okay, that's where you.
Now I'm in the crowd.
Okay, you want to keep going right.
We're
Quite
playing,
a while.
are we
Keep
playing
going
Zelda now?
Right. Keep going right.
Why are you criticizing a thing you don't understand? You know, Wendell Berry said we should accept that which we do not understand.
Well, thank you, Jess Rodman.
I'm just saying.
Yes, right. See if you can go up on it.
I'm just saying. You're just like, this game is it is beyond what I understand. It should be shit.
Keep going.
Just 'cause
Craigslist
it's
is
different doesn't mean it's bad.
Do you want to get the gun, the pressure game?
Right, I think I should get pressure beam.
Yeah, I should probably
I want that.
go back to the beginning.
I'm not
Seriously.
leaving this area.
Did you just call Wendell Berry on me?
No, I'm just saying, like, the crusher beam's in this area. I gotta guide you there.
Did Hans just quote Wendell Berry to me?
Yeah, I did.
You're not the Hans I used to know.
We lost Malcolm. We never
We never had Malcolm.
Actually. We never had him.
You never had the touch.
Never had him. We
Shit,
never
man.
had him. It's just the second screen is the third screen.
Jesus H, man.
I'm
Hey.
trying to do. I'm not a multitasker.
Jason Pinella got a new job.
I'm
There's the
okay,
beginning.
that's the beginning. Okay, go next. Go next.
Oh my gosh, are we doing this?
Go up.
Here, go up.
Make up.
She literally just made me go back to the beginning. To
You know what? Look, I want to be 100% sure because I don't want to
It's
hear
a
any
link to, it's
pitching.
a link to the
Keep
past.
going up. Keep going up.
Does this predate the Link to the Past, Mario? You can't really criticize a game for imitating something that it predates.
No, I'm just saying we're doing this
Go up.
again. Link
Go
to
up,
the
man.
past. Get it?
Okay, there's the gun.
It's great. There's the wall.
How do you
Okay,
get-
never mind. Go down.
Well, how do you get past the wall?
Take a left. Take a left now. Take a left. You're gonna have to go up. No.
Dead end.
Go.
Really left.
Go left.
Go up.
Go up. Yeah. There you
Where are
I'm
these
fighting all
guys?
these.
go. Go left. Go left.
Go left.
Go that way.
When was this game released?
88.
Probably year after you were born.
Thanks,
Ah,
man.
there you go. Left.
Down.
No, left. Down. Yeah, down.
Wait, they're not here?
Go up.
Wait, why don't get
Clearly, you went up. You went down too soon.
Rising out.
it? How do you go down too soon?
No, go over. No, go back.
I
Why
don't
wasn't the gun there? That was the right room.
I think those things are like timed, so if I loaded it,
No.
like if you load them, they have like a limited. They flash for and then disappear. So when I went in that room too early,
That's unlikely.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
wait,
know.
wait,
but-
Apps don't do that.
I see
I'm
it
with
happen.
Mike. That's pretty advanced.
I
for
saw it
Nintendo.
happen.
Now, you know what? Kill
It's either-
Crabulous first, and then I think we have to come back.
How extravagant.
Nintendo games
He's
even
right
have
there.
timers?
That's Crabulous. There be Crabulous.
Where?
There be.
Where's
I mean,
Crabulous?
Here be.
Did the NES even have independent timer to begin with?
No,
I hate you so much.
Yes,
me?
Casey.
Why would you even ask a question like that?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
how do you beat Crablet?
What? Why am I
hate
AI?
him and you do that cheat again?
Here we go. Here's the skill. The best way to kill boss is to stay away and be patient. Do not use your bombs unless you're forced to do so, and do not try to kill him too fast. Take your time, and it'll be easy. He promises.
Thanks for Roman too.
What did Jeff Rubin say about Crabulous?
Nothing.
He didn't. He never went.
He did.
He got as far as the first screen. He's like, "Fuck, this takes time. I'm gonna write about it."
Flash
Oh,
Master tips. It's really hard.
What
Use
is
the left door. Go to the door. do
What
the
does
thing.
Wendell Berry have to say about Crabulous?
Will Chamberlain?
Why don't you stop being so critical of her? You're just critical of a thing you don't get. That's what I'm saying. Wendell Berry or not, you're like, this is like the past. Why are we doing this? This is different. Why isn't it an RPG or cut and paste first-person
not
shooter?
say that.
The only two genres Meyer can appreciate.
Yeah, if we're playing NES game and I want an FPS.
Let's play Double Dragon.
Here's his only tip. General rule about battling the stage bosses:
You got it.
don't stand still. Each mutant will be
You
firing
just stand still.
things
You
at
did exactly
I-
what he
exactly.
said.
As you said
Jeff
that.
Robin.
He's got the tip.
Now
Don't-
you know.
It's
What
like
did
the
he
I
say? Don't
Ching,
do what?
honestly.
Oh, F this!
Okay, I'm gonna go back.
We're done with this.
No, I'm starting over the whole level again.
As soon as you enter the second
Wait,
area,
why?
some kind of caterpillars will fall in front of you.
Wait,
Try to kill them before.
What happened that you're already back
Stick
here?
around if you
I
can.
died.
Just try to
Are
avoid
you
it. Go
kidding?
right to the next door, enter it, keep going.
Okay,
run
you
to
know
the
what?
next door.
This
What?
is a game I'm not willing to give up on in my life.
Yeah.
But for tonight,
Yes.
Yeah, this ain't happening.
I'm done.
Okay.
You know what
Power
Wendell Berry
Blade?
said?
Yeah, you know what? Let's just stick to the NES. We got the NES ready.
Yeah, it's
We'll do
working.
Power Blade and Shatterhand, and maybe we'll finish on Strider, but I might need to take this home and figure out myself, and then do this on
It's
the
pretty
other
badass
stream.
game.
What?
Last one's pretty badass.
Yeah, but I might need to do it on the second once.
Get far.
Like Mega Man, I knew that game.
Do you know what Berry says?
What? Do you want to fight me?
Yeah.
Why are you being an asshole?
Take it outside.
I'm not. You're being the asshole.
You're an asshole. All you're doing is criticizing everything that you don't understand.
I'm gonna see if the pizza's weird. I don't think it is.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
see-
Shatter or Power Blade's next. So
All right.
pop that sucker.
If
in.
you want to put the Shatter Blade, Power Blade,
No,
or
it's Shatter.
Power Blade?
Shower Blade.
Power
Can you explain to me how
Blade,
we do this? Every time we want to fight. We always want to fight when we do this.
Buredu. I think it's Buredu.
Boo, I do.
Buredu?
I don't want to play anymore.
I'll play
I wanna
Shatter
complain
Hand later
for
on
a
because
Yeah,
I
you
don't know
wanna
how the
fight
hell to
me,
play Shatter Hand.
honestly.
I don't want to fight you, but you're being a dick.
I'm being a dick.
Not being a
You
dick.
are a dick.
You're a dick.
You're a
No, just hit the button and wait, and
show
hope
up and you
pray.
don't pay attention. And
I'm
You
you
might
paying
have,
attention
you might have
to
to lick
everything.
the cartridge.
I barely said
Nothing is
anything.
good enough for you.
Sometimes you have to lick.
If I make commentary, I'm a dick.
Sometimes you have to lick it
If it's not
real good.
Planescape Torment or
You played all the way through
the
Planescape?
original Half-Life, it's not good
Here,
enough.
I got a trick for
Those
that.
are your two
Give me a second.
choices.
Give me a second.
Maybe Call of Duty 2, which you think is amazing for some
I
reason.
don't.
Modern Warfare 2, you can't stop fapping off over it.
Nope.
It's fact.
That's not fact at all.
challenges. I like the
No,
challenges
we got the blinker.
I got platinum on everything, and I prestige 7 times.
I didn't do either of those.
You did.
I didn't. That's a fact. You can go on my Xbox right now.
You did.
I didn't. It's a fact.
You're a fact. You're a fact to get.
Why are you so? You're so hostile to me.
Because you're hostile to the things that I want to do.
Hand me the.
No, I just don't. I don't. You're right. I don't understand that game. I don't know what's going on.
Gray remote.
You know,
Oh, there it is.
how is it so hard for you to understand things?
What?
You are so much more intelligent than me, but then you're befuddled by, like, there's a game where it's side-scrolling and top-down?
First off,
I don't know how to handle that.
I dispute both of those statements.
Please dispute the latter first,
What
because I'm
happened?
confused how you can dispute that.
What was the
It is
latter?
literally a game that is both side-scrolling and top-down. What's the issue you have with that
Like, what are
statement?
we doing and why are we doing it? I don't know.
You're chasing your frog.
But that's make believe to begin with, as you know.
Power Bridge.
Well, so is Pac-Man. So is Power. They're all make-believe.
I get where Pac-Man's coming from. I see his motivation.
You're such an asshole.
Why am I an asshole?
You need a motivation to play an NES game.
It helps.
Asshole.
It helps.
What do you mean?
What's your motivation for like Sonic the Hedgehog?
It's fast.
If you
You
say
don't
cute
think
animals, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
It might actually be cute
I'm
animals.
gonna kick you in the
Cute
nuts.
I'm trying to save
In
them.
2191, then one day something
See?
went wrong
Motivation.
with them. But there is one of these for Blaster Master where you wouldn't watch it because you took a nap.
That's not true. You guys are already playing.
You were kind of asleep.
Chaos ensued. Nova was summoned.
See, I'm on board.
I'm on board with
I'm
Nova.
on board.
Hey, Arnold. I mean Nova. I'm sorry.
I'm on board.
This guy was awesome.
You must contact 6 agents that are hiding in the 6 sectors.
That seems
Who's
like
playing? Are you
Protecting
playing?
the master
That seems like-
computer.
At least the level.
Awesome, man.
Your contacts are
This guy.
John Gordon.
John Gordon. You know John Gordon.
John Gordon's fish.
Robert Williams.
Robert Williams.
The man with 2 names.
He sells houses. David Straker.
Straker? That's not even a name.
Linda Baker and David Straker.
They're like,
Baker.
Martin Douglas.
Martin. He looks like
What?
Martin Douglas.
This has to be a late NES game where they thought Daniel Leeds was a badass boss name. Daniel Leeds.
Where you have to fight these guys or just
It's kind of like Mega
They're
Man. You have to find them.
you have to fight them through that?
Blaster Man.
You don't fight
Give
them.
you an ID card. Use to access the security.
I'm on board. See, this is I'm on board with this. I see what's going on.
Man, that's taking a long time for delivery.
Defeat the guards within the security rooms and grab the secret tape.
Secret tape units.
Yeah.
Yeah, tape units.
You obtain all 6
And
tape
20
units.
XT6.
You will gain access to the control center.
Awesome. This guy looks really impressed.
Control center.
Now we might need at some point we're gonna die a bunch. We're gonna need to write down some code.
Okay.
Must defeat
I got a
the guards
connect camera on my
destroy
phone.
the computer and
That's what I
restore
do.
order to society.
When I play these old games, I just take photos.
That's a
I'm
much
like
better
too
idea.
lazy.
I have a little book like I'm a 12-year-old.
I'm so lazy. I'm just like,
Get the
Yeah.
code book.
No, we have photos.
I'm like, I don't want to use
cameras.
a.
Like
I
I
don't
have a
wanna use
running
pencil.
code book that
Yeah.
a roommate and I used to have, and we still.
That was
do.
a 91
You
game.
want to
This
update
is
that to
late.
Power Blade?
This isn't late.
You want to update that to Power Blade?
Power Bradu. Yeah, I'll do it right now. Can you give me the thing here?
What, the keyboard?
Yeah, keyboard. How many drink beers have we had?
All of them.
All.
Drink beers, 10.
We'll go
Right.
through an order, I suppose.
Can you pick where you go independently?
Yeah,
you
it's,
can go
it's a
wherever
Mega
you
Man
want.
clone.
Power
Alright. Is it,
Bradu.
That running animation is pimp.
I got a question. Is it like Mega Man where you have to like certain patterns do this guy first, etc.?
No, it's not.
It's just you choose your stage order.
Put that over there.
This kind of game I would have rented for the weekend as a kid.
Me too. This game rules.
I like the way he runs. Like, how many frames do we need? 1.
That's all you need.
I mean, really.
What is that power at lower bar?
I remember playing this at a buddy's house.
Oh, Corey, can't go.
You know what game I rented? That was great.
What?
For Genesis, Wars, Eternal Sun, D&D.
What?
Really?
It was great.
What is it?
It was like D&D, Wars, Eternal Sun.
You know, it's a really great Genesis game.
No.
Yeah.
That's Genesis? Doesn't know the PC.
I put in the PC as well. There's a
I
great
never beat
NES game that no one gives enough credit to.
That's a great answer.
North versus South.
I was about to say that. Holy crap.
Wait, what?
North
What is
versus
that one?
South. I was about to say, have you ever played North
Is that a
versus
Civil
South?
War game?
Because that game
It's a Civil War
rules.
game, yeah.
it's totally awesome. Drew and my friend AJ
how
played
do you-
North versus South for like hours.
What's the, how do you...
They played it
All
until, like,
kinds of stuff.
they played it
There's
until-
like there would be like giant real-time army on army battles,
Yeah.
but you could also like attack like a certain fort or train to like mess up your enemies.
I
like,
think they played that game
until
until like 19.
so you'd have like if you chose to attack a fort or a train, you'd have like a side-scrolling stage you have to attack.
and you could pull you could like draw the war out to like very like modern times if you played it long enough.
Wasn't the guy who was playing Civ 2 and had it going to like 229?
I think my friend Drew and AJ got it like really like almost like 1980.
It would appear Mike is trying to break this game right now.
You gotta farm up the power a little bit. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
I see.
speedrun.
I see.
Not
Are you getting bars by doing that?
No, but
When these guys drop the stars occasionally.
Well, they drop several things. So there's like some stars with the power-ups, then
see
there's
what's that.
grenades, there's 2 higher blades, and then there's the multi-blade throw.
So you're farming this right now.
Yeah.
How often do you gotta do this?
Did you guys see that? There was a
Once
Reddit.
you have it. But it's
Right.
not
Is that your
power-
blade power up?
Yeah, that allows me to do like.
Power higher, or you don't care about that?
I mean, all
There was that one Reddit guy who was like playing a Civ 2 game that went to like 29,000, AD.
No, I don't. I never skipped it.
It was funny, he kept playing it on and on and on and on. Much like Flynn store-bought going 1980 for Civil War. 130
I
or...
loved North versus South. We worked the middle. And I hate history. Is that the guy? Psst. It must be Nova. I can tell by your upper body strength. Take this ID card for Inspector 1.
See, I follow what's going on here.
I don't.
It's weird.
That killed you?
Yeah, I forgot that doesn't work like that.
Ooh.
No, it sucks.
Now you're supposed to go farming again.
Yeah.
You go back to that guy?
You can go to any guy. They all, respawn with some.
Right, but that guy seemed really convenient.
Yeah, you kind of wait till you find him.
Were those guys shooting that were doing that?
One would think.
This is really something.
Yeah. What's with those? Power
It's kind of like a Contra Mega Man.
Yeah. What's the power ups? You have to farm them a little bit, but you don't have to. You really just play through and then by the end of each level, like you're all powered up. And it's cool. But if you die, then at that point, you kind of have to.
How come those guys are trying to fight you when you find them?
What guys?
6 guys. They sound like they were on your
No,
side.
they're-
He just
they're
found
your
one of the
contact.
6 guys.
They're on my side.
That guy was like, psst.
That was Martin Douglas or whatever.
That was Abe Vigoda. Mike's played this once or twice. Look, he knows all
I
the.
think he knows what's going on.
He knows all the.
I played it once.
But you know all the. It seems like you're.
Yeah, you just find a spot where a guy
Do
runs
you have
into you.
NES, Mike, or are you playing on emulator?
Mike.
No, I have
Mike is a hardcore cartridge collector.
Yeah.
Yep.
So another insane
Yeah,
person.
he talked to one of. We have a
That could be
customer who does
expensive.
repros,
Yeah.
and I guess he bought lost levels off him or something.
Well, like,
Really?
so I had a customer write us to tell us that, like, we have this guy who retro-something.com
Right.
who puts
He still
ROMs
exists?
onto carts. Like,
Gotcha.
he'll, like, make...
Does he make the boxes? Because the boxes are hard.
that
to
guy
find.
closed down.
Those
You
are
guys
so
did that
damn
time
hard.
want
Is that even legal,
Anyway,
Nah,
Well, anyway,
I
so
don't
I had
know.
a customer write to us being like, your customers infringing upon Nintendo trademarks, and Mom butthurt about it. And I was like, well, sure, hey, have a lawyer contact us. We'll be glad to take that shit down. And then I immediately, like, went to that guy's site and was like, this is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I bought Super Mario Bros. 2 Japan off him, like the real Super Mario Bros. 2. And in like the comments, I was like, hey bro, I work at your web host. Just so you know, some dickhead was like, yeah, blah blah blah. So I immediately bought this game off you. Fuck yeah.
Did he get back to you at all?
Yeah, he was just like, oh, that's funny, that's cool, man.
Cease and desist. You look like Robocop, but cooler.
Do you keep your Power Man outfit? Or
Until you lose it, yeah.
Power Man
keep-
Part2.
until
I mean, if you don't, if you finish this level, keep going.
No, I
If
think
you
it
fall on the
resets
spikes,
every
are you
level.
dead?
Yeah,
Is it instantly
That's
dead?
the NES
no.
rule, man.
But see, my power suit has 3 hits on it, and that's what's in that upper right
Oh,
block.
you already took 2.
Yeah, so it's just 3 hits.
Did you guys see Day After Tomorrow, whatever it's called? Something after tomorrow?
Everyone loves that movie.
That was good. I like that.
What was that movie?
I was surprised.
Tom
when-
Cruise one where he keeps waking up. saying-
Yeah,
Oh,
Day
great!
After
Edge of
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow. Amazing.
Tomorrow. I
I
thought
loved
that was really good.
Loved it.
Like
Great
me and
movie.
Lizzie rented
The
it.
Day After Tomorrow with the Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's like the
I
ice
never
bucket.
movie.
Edge
I
of
didn't
Tomorrow
see
was an
that.
amazing film that I loved.
Edge of Tomorrow, I enjoyed it. Like me and Lindsay rented it. We're like, I don't know, is it good
Those
or
are
not?
Castlevania bats.
Because it was kind of like one of those things where I'm at Family Video. I'm like,
That was
what's
really good. I loved it.
what's this movie? I'll look it up on the internet, see if it has good reviews. And like he was like, I thought that movie would be garbage, and it
I
had like
wanted to
really
see
good
it.
reviews. And I'm like, what the heck?
I wanted to.
So I
it was
got
amazing.
it, and I was like, oh,
Red Letter Media loved it. That's all I heard.
It's a really good movie. I liked it a lot.
Does Brad not like Red Letter?
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
he
it's-
liked their treatment of Prometheus.
All I know is I don't know what Red Letter Media is because I'm a kind of old man.
They do really funny reviews.
Okay.
Also, Edge
They're
of Tomorrow-
mostly famous for their
Yeah.
Star Wars reviews.
Star
They did
Wars,
the
okay.
prequel movies.
What's Star Wars? I'm scared.
Anyway, they did these reviews of the prequels. They're kind of
The prequels
internet
are
famous.
garbage movies. They're
Yeah,
garbage people.
the guy breaks it down over the course of like their reviews are almost as long as the
Okay,
movies
Brad. It
themselves.
took years for Brad to really like come to grips with it. That was a bad movie, but he
Which
did come
one?
to grips
Which
with it. The prequels.
I like where they dump you anyway.
Maybe you'll
They
reset.
dump you, but see, this
Dump
is where
pretty
like you
good.
gotta farm it.
Maybe you'll reach that assumption about Prometheus. This is a shit movie.
I haven't seen that movie. All I know is like I saw the first movie with my friend AJ, and I remember like I was super excited about it. The prequel, the first prequel. Yeah. And I saw it with my friend AJ, and we both stood up at
It's
the end of the
worst
movie.
for 1991. I just want to say that running animation is embarrassing.
It's not that bad.
It's really bad.
It's not that bad.
It's really bad.
They're saving on the running animation to give you more other cool stuff.
What's that?
The robots guy. The robots guy.
The monkeys?
No, the robot guy. You got RoboCop version, and then you get all these.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The
got a little bit of
animation
graphics.
of Nova here is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, it is kind of bad. Anyhow, first prequel, immediately didn't like it.
I didn't. I think it's. I'd be lying if I said I was aware enough at 18 years old to say
No, I
didn't
was.
like this.
I didn't
I
like
didn't
it.
like
I
it.
definitely was like,
I was
I
like,
didn't
I don't know
"This is a
about
garbage
this.
movie.
I didn't like it.
But I-
I'm like, this is crap.
but then I saw it in the theater 4 times.
I saw it once and I was like, that was enough.
I didn't like it. I saw it once.
I didn't like it at all, man. I
Like you're gonna die before you power up.
I think because like I got into Star Wars later than most people. Like I remember watching Star Wars when I was a kid. I was like, this is kind of fun. And then like later on, like when I was like
George
maybe
Lucas is my third parent.
really, here's the thing.
What is he saying now? I think it's like.
I didn't really like it until I was probably in like maybe late grade school, maybe like early high school. I was more of a Trekkie guy.
You didn't see it when you didn't see New Hope when you were like 8 or something, and it changed
I
your
saw
life.
it, but I was like, whatever.
Whatever, get out of here.
I'm
I
serious.
can't say it
I
changed
saw it
my
at like
life.
YMCA
It
camp.
was my life. Like my parents would put those
Really?
movies on and just be like, "That's."
I remember seeing the
now
toys
You have a babysitter.
I remember seeing the toys at like other people's houses and be like, oh, those are like really old toys.
I
That's all I thought
you're
about
so
it.
cool.
I want to kill you.
I want to fight you right
I
now.
really wasn't like a big Star Wars
I
guy
really want to.
until later, and I liked Star Wars a lot. I love it. But like the prequels, when I went to see them, I went to see all the re-releases with Brad and Matt and stuff like that. And I was super hyped for it. I was like, yeah, it's awesome. Because like I've never really got to like I said, like when I was a kid, I never really like got to experience them. And didn't really like them.
I went and saw them in the theater, but I was just waiting for the new stuff to happen because I'd seen the original cuts so many times.
I hadn't. Like I had
I just wanted the new stuff.
I had only seen them like maybe like here and there. And, like when they came out.
Hey,
on-
did you guys know? You see that XACD apparently a couple of months from now will be as far away from Phantom Menace as Phantom Menace was from New Hope when it was released.
Yeah,
from-
I was thinking about that the other day. Like,
That's crazy. But then, yeah, the re-releases came out.
Mike, that was the place to. Why are you leaving? That was
yeah,
the place
you-
to
that's the
grind.
place to farm, man. You gotta farm that.
Yeah, but you're grinding awesome, man.
He's got lots of power.
Blue guys don't drop shit.
He's got mad power. You need to farm
You have the triple blade. You just need life at this point, right?
Is that ET on 209?
Where's the pizzas?
Where's that pizza at?
Give him a call.
We got the heat on. I'm freezing down here.
I'm sorry, man. I turned the heat up earlier. I'll check it again. I turned it up. My wife keeps it like
I like
really
this
low.
game.
She keeps it like 68 degrees.
That's fine, so it's frozen in your basement.
This seems like it's
upstairs, but it's like 40 degrees.
It seems
Yeah,
like it's
upstairs
late
is
enough
fine.
in the NES's life cycle that it's just like they took all the best stuff from every NES game. Like let's like a game that's like Mega Man, Contra, and Castlevania. Just throw it all together into one thing.
Playable.
Yeah.
This boss, the first level I think is the hardest if I recall.
What?
It's my
I thought you get to pick what somebody wanted to play.
Yeah, you do. But I mean, so the boss on stage 1, whether I play it first.
You that, Mar?
No, I got. No, she's.
We'll see.
Apparently, the baby turned off the Wi-Fi on my wife's phone, so now we're at 70% of our download. I don't know.
So talking about like you said, like my son stares you down.
Yeah, definitely.
Holy crap! I was at the Children's Museum like 2 weeks ago, and like he walked over to these kids playing like with blocks, and he sat down and started playing with blocks, and like this one girl was like you know like parent that was sitting there, and he was like this, just staring right at her face.
Stare right at me.
Yep.
Like you got a duck.
And I'm like,
nose.
I'm sorry. He just kind of he studies people. He's just like, I like
Oh,
stare.
it's so quick.
That kid's just gonna get
God,
packed.
it's kicking my
Serious.
Get that password.
Get the password up. Give me a second.
No, I think I can
Jeez,
just
it's a lot of freaking.
Continue.
There's a lot of freaking bits right there.
continue.
That is a lot.
889508
I always wondered,
G5. I got it.
I don't know why they do it so complicated.
Why they need so many dang fingers?
I like to give you a password to be like, start over. You just put this in. Go back to the beginning. Put in the 16-string password.
Should get you to the first stage. Yeah, I think there's like that in Shatterhand too. Like,
don't
use
get
your
it,
creepy ass password that'll take you to the first stage.
Well, Shatterhand's next.
Shatterhand is.
I'm disappointed we didn't get to
Have
play.
you played Shatterhand? Anybody here play
I
Shatterhand?
rented it when I was a kid.
It's a cool game, and apparently it's expensive. I went on eBay and it's like
How much is it?
$150
Jeez.
boxed.
I'm disappointed we didn't
Well,
get to
how
play
much to
Bionic
play
Commando or
Naked
the other
Cart?
one, but
I think $45. That's pretty high. I know, because like I picked it up. You know how I got Shatterhand? A class action lawsuit where Nintendo like gave everybody like I think enough to buy one game. or something
What was
like
the
that.
what was the
what are you
complaint?
talking about? Am I part of this?
Yeah, you were part of it. If you bought a Nintendo in a certain time period. you were
What,
part of
what was the
class
basis
action
of the
lawsuit.
complaint though?
I don't even remember, but all I remember is like I got a free game. And now later in life, I'm like, that's kind of class action.
Nah, it's worse. It's worse. It was worse now than it was then.
What happened?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, well, I want to know the basis of the
So you've had
complaint.
Shatterhand forever, is what you're
I've had Shatterhand since like it was new.
Like an
It was like
adult
brand new
package.
game. No, Shatterhand I've had since I was a kid. I liked it when I was a kid. Oh, I got it late. It was like one of these games where it came out late. It was like I'm pretty sure it was 99.
Mike, you gotta get your hands on Power Blade too.
No,
Power Parade
sucks,
2.
apparently, and it's really expensive.
That's the thing I don't understand. The game's
Is it
got
Japanese
money on
only? Is there like English trans or?
Yeah, it was released over here, just really
Yeah,
limited.
but it was real limited.
It was
and
really
it
late.
Sucks apparently.
This,
Like,
this was 91 already.
This
This is the
game
first
was
one's 91.
originally
Yeah.
another game that when it was ported to the US was like revamped. Like the Japanese version of this game sucks ass.
Yeah.
And then we got like a better
Cool
port
version.
and people really like this. But when they did it again for the second one,
They didn't change anything.
it like still sucked.
You know what's really weird? Like the Ninja Gaiden, I think trilogy for Super Nintendo was really expensive, but I heard it's garbage.
I used to rent it. It was never. I think that was one of those like rental only ones. That's why it's like hard to
Yeah,
get.
I see. That might be why.
Like I rented it.
But I
It's
heard
not
it
that
was
it's
that
garbage.
wasn't-
I mean, everyone expected it to be Mario All Stars and Ninja Gaiden.
It wasn't that great.
It's really just the Nintendo games on this. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's not very exciting.
Slight graphical improvements, but not a whole
Yeah.
lot.
And the only reason it's worth it a lot is because
It's rare.
That's the thing I don't understand about collecting stuff that I'm not going to want to play and that costs me money. Forget that.
Well, if you're not gonna play it, I'd rather.
Forget that. No thanks.
You gotta get the thing again, or is it?
No, I think once you get it, it's not standing.
Like, I don't understand people that would buy, like, a game that they're never going to Games are different played.
I'm into the whole repro card games. There was that company Time Walk who would make like.
I can make a replay.
How do they do that and not get in trouble?
Who's gonna who cares?
I don't know. They're still around. I don't
They
know.
don't care. If you want to sell a copy of Seiken Densetsu free in a box, like no one cares.
Yeah, no.
But this Time Walk game, they would make like they do the whole thing where like you buy the game, it would come
They get
in a
inserts
cardboard
and
box
everything.
with manuals and maps. It was like they made the and they shrink wrapped and everything, so it felt.
What happened?
Oh my god, this
It was they were hobbyists, and they were just like we don't have to do that.
Yeah, that sucks. Check this out.
But you can still get just like flat repro cards without all the
Pro.
feelies.
Yeah, but the feelings are part of the magic.
I don't really care anymore. Like
Didn't you know?
I did, I don't care anymore.
This pizza's gonna be cold as shit.
How?
But John's
What?
I
personally
didn't even
guaranteed.
get it.
That's what I'm saying. They're cold as fuck.
How much John's personally guaranteed?
They're like, I can't find your house. I live on like the most.
Did they say that?
No, I'm
Give them a call.
I can only imagine like why they're like.
Call
going
him.
through that.
Maybe they got lost.
Can you call them?
You order to your office.
No, I didn't. I gave my address.
I want to know
sent it
if
to
Todd is either making or delivering.
This is why I ordered Domino's, man. I know. I'm so nervous now without having the pizza tracker. I'm like a rep. I need to know who's delivering my pizza.
By
when
the
they're
way,
here.
by the way,
Who put it in the oven? I don't know. This is like total renegade
what is
pizza.
what does the
horrible.
pizza tracker even say?
It
It's
just
chaos.
says like phase 1. Furquan put your order in the pizza.
Exactly. It's that
Phase
good.
2.
I
your
know
pizza's
who's
in the oven.
I know exactly
Phase
who's touching
3.
my pizza.
Furquan checked your order for freshness.
Phase
Phase 4.
Spit in it.
Furquan gave everyone a piece of your pizza. Phase 5. Your pizza's out for delivery and the guy can't find your building.
Phase 4. Your pizza was shifted in the car and it's all messed up now. Vladimir's at your door ringing the bell, but it doesn't work. He's considering leaving, but calls your phone.
I always put when I order Domino's at work, I always put call my phone. Because they always get confused. Then they hang out in front of the building, but nowhere near where the actual front door is.
Yeah.
Do you do like on Google Maps?
Whoever their new guy is, he's been a real problem. He likes to hang out by the apartment buildings and not by our the office door. So I have to walk all the way over to the apartment.
Last time I got delivered, the guy was like, "Oh man, it's hard to find a house." I'm like, what? I don't know, like,
There you go, man.
it wasn't hard to find my house. Did you see the number of my house?
No, I don't know where you live.
Oh my
I
god.
guess they like Strider too. This reminds me of Strider.
This is a little bit like that.
Yeah, that's what when you had appliance job last time. The flower
What is it? Flower blade?
Flower blade.
You should call up and ask him where for
It's
Juan is.
pronounced
Yeah,
flower blonde.
Flower blood.
Flower blade.
Flower blade.
What happens
Maybe-
when you do all 6?
If I'm doubling
Win the
time-
game, ass face.
No, I know. Is there a boss? Don't be a dick. I'm seriously asking you a
No,
question.
there's not like a. There's the center stage, you know. So there is like.
There's the match beyond.
There's the match beyond. Yeah, it does take it beyond, but there's no like. I expected there to be like some.
No
Mega
one in
Man-
this room I like. Even you, Flynn. I'm done with you.
I expected there to be some like Mega Man esque like couple extra.
Hey guys, I
stages.
got this new card called the Man.
That was not the case.
It's got
It's
Rowdy
an old
Roddy,
WCW NES game.
Dino
But,
Bravo,
Dino Bravo was never in WCW. That's a Vince
Bravo.
McMahon guy.
Now,
Canadian guy. He came from a Canadian.
yeah, you,
Right, but that's the guy
He
that
died,
Vince McMahon
like,
saw
in, like,
money.
didn't he
He
get
got
shot?
killed by the Canadian Mafia for cigarettes.
There's a Canadian mafia.
Yeah.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
It's the best.
What is that? What the heck? Wait.
They shoot bubbles.
No one questions this? Nova's just like, whatever.
He's got a beard.
I wouldn't
It's
question
a little corn.
Hamburgers.
Little corn.
No big deal. Just eat
Not
that.
bad.
The robot truck, the hamburger? You want to eat that.
You want that.
There's also bats, though. You got full power blades?
Yeah, I think I'm all wrapped up here.
I got all
Is our
those
stream
cards.
not working at
I
all?
don't know. That's what I'm checking right now.
What's different from the last
Can we get on the stream tracker to see if what Farquan is doing in regards to our stream?
That's what I'm doing right now.
What happened last, like,
I'm gonna have to take the stream down.
it seemed like last time it worked really well.
It did work really well. I'm hoping it just gets archived. Because all that really matters is no one watches this, so it's pretty easy.
Put on YouTube and then I'll watch it and be like, oh, we're better than everything.
Now it's working.
That's awesome waterfall effects in the ass. Like,
Yeah,
what do
it's
you use
good.
those assets, man? That looks really good.
Welcome to the chat.
I think that looks really good.
Welcome to the viewer list.
You're just playing the stages in order, Mike?
Yeah, so far. I just can't remember. Wow. Thinking of where.
No, our stream's solid. Still going good. It says at the bottom that our stream is excellent. I think it's just like a few songs.
Ah. Mike just spilled beer on it.
Well, that's the least of its worries, really.
This game is... Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey.
I like how everyone who works for whatever agency
Has
this
the
is
same clothes.
cuts their sleeves off and fucking pumps iron.
They all look like
And
Sting.
some sweet,
and,
like, knee pads. It's awesome, man. You got it.
Good luck, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Where'd you go?
Knee pads.
I got a question, Mike.
What?
You get ID cards. What do the bosses have to do? You need ID cards to get to the
Get into
bosses?
that room.
Yeah, house
Like sometimes you'll find the boss room, but it's like, nope, you don't have this.
Whatever happened to, like, key cards in games? Did that,
Yeah, right.
that was like,
Remember, like every FPS was like you need a blue
you
card.
need a blue card, you need a red card, you need this card. And, like, even in, like, normal games, like, geez, like, Metal Gear Solid, you had that card you had to, like, put in the heat.
Yeah, the freaking multi basic card or
Something like that. But you had to make it hot
What?
Yeah,
You
you had
gotta
to
like
go
go
to
to
the
the
lava
hot
section.
room and go to the cold
Oh,
room.
and Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
You gotta go to
Lava section? I think it was like.
Yeah, you had to wait
That
around there.
doesn't look right.
Wow, this is really bizarre. This game rules. You know, you got a good point. I wouldn't really question that either back when I was a kid. It was facing the wall, spinning bubble gum.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Nova's like, no, big deal. I'll shoot frogs with my
Well, this is like a straight
Cop
cop
armor.
like from Mega Man 2.
You're not getting out of here. Let me go into the clock tower from Castlevania for some reason. This is such a, I don't know, I'm really shocked. No, it's just like it's an amalgamation of like a whole era.
Yeah.
Look at that, that's from Mega Man 2! And Castlevania, it's from both. Yeah, I'm pretty much drunk.
They're definitely.
Dude, you got beer everywhere.
Yeah.
If you read about it, I mean, I'm sure like the people involved in porting this all American thing.
How do you make that jump?
Look, I'm not drunk right now, but they were my pizza.
We all need some food in our bellies, so we're
Clearly.
gonna...
Otherwise, I'm gonna bust open something in my
I'm like towels. You got some beer in your couch there.
Put in beer on his computer.
Beer's not like the least of the worries on this couch.
I haven't smelled any farts yet. After having Taco Bell, I was afraid I was gonna fart this couch right up. You just killed what is it?
Yeah, Warmac.
Warmac immediately.
I think it's not Warmac.
Looked like Warmac. It's on a bridge. It's Warmac.
You have 1 in 8 chance of getting him or whatever.
Yeah, I saw Mike just recently beat Final Fantasy when I was telling him he used to
Did
beat
you run
Warmac. Until you don't really beat the games until you beat Warmac.
Did you run
You
into
didn't
him?
beat Warmac.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. You're lying.
Did you run into him? I thought you only had a slight chance to get him.
He's lying.
Can you just go back and forth across the bridge to get him to arrive?
There's any number of random encounters you can have on the bridge.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, I guess it's like even when you just run up and down that bridge, like you only have like a 1 and 2.
Then when he just eats you alive. But he's the real boss.
These like the weapons in Final Fantasy 7, basically.
Yeah. Except the weapons, you can just go fight them when you're ready. Warmac, there's a chance you could just be walking along and get him and shoot up.
According to the lady, the kind lady at Papa John's, says she'll be there.
Where's
Farquaad?
your wife at anyway?
She'll be back at
When's your
9:15.
kid go to bed?
He goes to bed around now,
Whatever he wants.
but she was up at her parents, so
What's his number?
that's it.
My kid's gone to bed for like an hour now at this point.
Really? My kid goes to bed at 8.
It's really
Really early.
I want to flood.
That's like how I used to be. Like when I was a kid, I think we went to bed like 6. My kid likes to sleep. My kid sleeps.
And to eat, am I right?
Sleeps till 8 to 8.
Like potatoes.
My kid, it's 10:12, it's 7:30,
7:30. That's too early. That's why I like 8. Because if he's like all
Do you guys feed him before he goes down?
7:30. We tend to feed our kid, yeah.
You're a dick.
What do you mean? Do we feed him before he goes
I
down?
was like, have some potatoes.
We feed him on a regular, like a regular person would feed.
What does that mean?
He gets breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Guys, video games are pretty cool, huh?
I feel like this is a weird, like, this is like a greatest hits tribute to the NES that I never knew existed. Like, watching this, I'm like, hey, you like Castlevania, you like Mega Man, you like Congo, check us out, it's all 3 of them at the same time.
Pretty much. It was like a love letter to all those games.
When did they stop making NES games?
Around this time.
Yeah,
like,
I think like
the
early
SNES was, if it wasn't out yet, it was just
was
about out.
It was out now. Yeah, I think it came out like 91. 90 or 91. Something like that. F-Zero, man. I love that game.
I love F-Zero. I played a lot of F-Zero.
I remember this game.
Is he hard?
Yeah, I just remember being fucked here for a while.
Yeah, it's all good. You got 72 IDs, so you can
Block released. Why doesn't the guy just hang out by the door?
Oh,
Oh, it's a dragon.
Wait a minute, that looks really similar
Buzzsaw
to a
Dragon.
certain dragon from a
Buzzsaw
certain
Dragon.
game from Mega Man.
Oh yeah, that's the dragon
Yeah.
from Mega Man.
You're lying. This is like a very much an
Can you
homage.
duck under that?
Huh?
Can you duck that there?
That's the RoboCop.
I like they put 2 guys here for you to just
Those 2 guys were exactly the guys from
farm
RoboCop.
them.
The one that's like,
Those are easy.
put your, yeah, eat it 2 and a thank you.
I was saying that before. No one called me now.
You gotta do the,
That's not before.
I heard you.
I didn't hear you, I'm sorry. I didn't hear attention. I'll pay attention.
I gotta go pee again.
Go pee.
Are you gonna stay awake or are you gonna?
I want some pizza. I'm hungry.
Well, according to lady, anytime now.
Farquaad.
Any minute. I hope so. I guess it's just a busy weekend, you know, Super Bowl. People are getting excited. They're ordering pizza.
Why would they order pizza the day before?
Because they're so
What is that
excited, they're like,
gonna
oh,
do?
I just gotta order pizza. I really want
Makes
to
no
order pizza. I
sense.
can't wait. And they just do it. They just order
Clint,
pizza.
that
anyhow.
makes
They're like,
no
oh, I don't
sense.
know what to do with
We're
this
gonna
pizza.
get-
Like keep it overnight for tomorrow? Like,
Maybe, like, people like to do things ahead of time. You know? Keep that pizza. Just
how about them Pats? Am I right?
pizza dehydrator.
How about them Hawks?
Remember the rehydrator?
It's a spread. I don't even. You
The
know,
hot. Yeah, here's the spread. I hate that.
You can't. That's not good
When
business.
Patriots and Ravens plays together, I always want them to just the whole stadium just collapse on them.
How do you hate a team
No other.
so much?
I just don't like the Ravens and Patriots.
What did they ever do to you?
They suck. I hate them. They're like filthy teams. Like one cheats, the other one is just all white beaters. White beaters and that one like the quarterback.
Who?
I can't remember. Not Aaron Rodgers.
Roethlisberger?
Flacco, that's his name. Damn it.
What does he do?
Flacco's their
He's got a better record than ours.
well, we're also completely out. I think they beat us. Was it the Ravens? No. Who knocked us out this year? Ravens, yeah. That's what I thought. It's one of the few games I actually got to watch this year. Ravens suck. Hey. Baltimore's their focus now. Anybody from Baltimore this year?
You? Malcolm might.
They'll be.
Well,
I really
that's-
enjoy this. What are you grinding for? Because your power keeps going up.
Your time is ridiculous. Like, what do they think?
There's a hamburger. Can you turn the hamburger? Malcolm says, trying to watch, but Source is the only quality option. My phone cannot handle it. Sorry, Malcolm.
So he is at work, probably.
Who are these nerds?
People are dying.
Anybody need a beer?
Offer low quality stream. I'm sorry, man. I can't do it.
Anybody need a beer?
I didn't know you were on, Malcolm.
No, I'm saying.
But sodium atomic number 11 was first isolated in Humphrey Davy in 1807. Salt. I think that's you, Malcolm. I think you're little with the salt. Because you can't stream. Your phone sucks. Get salty about that.
Oh yeah.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Wow, you killed him.
It says grenades. I kind of forgot about him. The first guy, he can just chunk, 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 and then you only beat the last couple of hits.
He says he doesn't have the bandwidth on his phone to watch. I have no quality options.
Anybody
It's 'cause
wanna
I
play
ain't-
level? You wanna?
No, I want to watch you
I'm
play.
not Twitch
Access permitted. And he fist pumps.
Turbo
Yeah.
dude.
Nova's a nerd.
Dude bros. Dude bros run this.
Malcolm's just gonna spam us the rest of the time here.
What did you say now? What is he even cutting and pasting over there?
So I don't have quality options.
Where are you now? Is this Sector 3?
Sector 3.
Where's that pizza, Mike?
It's in Sector 4.
That computer's got a blue screen, definitely.
Which one?
Nice wide screen, though.
Where?
Whatever that thing is.
Oh.
When too many messages show up, it starts turning into not to cheat torpedo. God bless, thanks for the understanding. I'm hoping to see some
What's he even
dongers.
quoting? I don't know what that is.
It's just like random spam, Twitch spam.
You tell him I beat the game. I beat Mega Man.
I did tell him that. You can tell him on the stream because he's watching.
Hey, Malcolm.
He's not watching anymore. He just jumped up.
I beat the Rock Monster.
We bought the rock.
That
Beat the
shit.
rock monster.
That's a document. I've been praying.
It's gotta be documented right away because I'm putting this around
And I had
YouTube
been drinking.
like the next day because apparently like they delete everything in like 2 seconds.
You had everything last time.
I did, but here's the thing: like they deleted like one section that I didn't get to put on YouTube because
I'm
like
sure it was terrible.
was I
I'm sure it was
waiting-
just me playing Devil May Cry and you sleeping.
I think it was just like
Yeah.
us like the intro part or something. I don't know. I can't remember.
All the intros were there.
Okay, then it's probably just the part that we were like.
I watched a lot of it.
I was drooling on the couch and you were playing Devil May Cry until like my computer started glitching out, and then I'm like, oh, what? We should play a dive kick, and I fall asleep playing dive kick like halfway through
in
the
the middle of a
matches.
dive kick match.
And then I get really angry. Apparently, I get really angry when I'm tired because my wife's been playing the same thing. Like if she tries to wake me up, I'm like, no, I'm up, go away.
You seem like you wanted me to leave.
No, I didn't want you to leave at all.
Let me leave now.
No, I want you to be here. I have no problem. I got pizza for this.
Yeah.
Stay for
Hypothetically.
Well, lady at the store said it.
Believe me when I hear.
Coming soon. She said it then.
So let's get it down to Abby talk going here.
I don't like this.
boy.
I've never seen this.
Oh yeah, good show.
I don't want to
Push
talk
it
about
up there.
Yeah, I saw that Christmas special.
Guys, that guy's
Me
ready to give
and,
you
me
an
and the wife
idea.
watched it.
Oh, boy.
I already kind of forgot what happened.
Yeah, nothing happened. That's
They
that's
all
a good
say-
thing.
Thomas is gonna definitely get his gay sex
Wait,
going on. with
that's that guy.
other guy got hired on.
What's his name?
You know what I'm talking about?
Or
I
something?
thought they were
That's-
like, they already had a
that's
good like
Dan Blankenship.
understanding.
No,
Like
I would've
the
liked
other
it.
chick getting ripped off or whatever. You hear about that chick? I think he's
That's
gonna
Pauline.
parlay that into some butt sex, honestly.
These guys are Castlevania.
Those are rusty
skeletons.
bones, man.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't really care about Mr. Bates going back to jail.
Red skeleton.
I prefer the show in which he did in fact kill his wife and the other chick.
Now comes back up on Raise Your Dongers, the Copperino, Frappuccino, Pistorino, the wrong dongery. Awesome.
What even happened at the Christmas special? Did you see it, Mike?
More.
They just did a bunch of like staging of like cool shit. So that
I saw. I'm
everything-
trying to remember. Like, what were they even getting into?
Mr. Bates was like, I was hiding in the walls the whole time. Don't worry about it. It's a surprise.
Yeah, like Bates shows back. He
This
says
is
that
me.
he moved to.
You're
He says
saying
that he was
the
gonna
Down
be
Night
in-
Christmas
but-
special.
Yeah, he was in Ireland and they came
That
back.
wasn't
No big
true.
deal. Anyway.
And then nothing. Then Mary's gonna bone that other dude now.
Which one? Big Face?
No, some dude who drives a fast car.
Oh, Jeff Gordon.
I watched that show. I honestly don't remember that well right now. I don't remember what
I
happened.
don't know, I could swear on Twitch.
Mary gets around, huh?
Yeah, but Edith
Pretty much.
apparently is
This is
somehow the
your-
bad
Edith has
sister.
sex with literally one guy.
And
Well,
she
it's
is
like
somehow
once
the
Mary-
slut.
I'm
Mary?
concerned. I don't like
And
that.
Mary is on her ninth.
By
dude,
the
I
way,
think, at this point.
Mary killed a man of her age and almost caused an international incident.
Yeah, that happens.
That's fact. And she's apparently a better woman than
This
Edith.
was those frogs' fault. What are you doing?
Mike,
I
do
was
you
trying
read
to.
it? Do you read it? Edith
Why'd
gets a
you go
raw
up?
deal.
I accidentally went. I thought that one was gonna hit me.
I'm not gonna hit you.
Okay.
Do you read it? Edith gets a raw deal, Mike.
Do I have what on the raw jail?
Are you an Edith fan?
She get a raw deal or what?
Oh, I was fucking good.
Not about. I'm just saying Edith gets an unfair deal.
Yeah, no, she's really.
She's supposed to be.
It's really stupidly written. Where
We're
like,
supposed to
she's,
feel like she's the bad guy.
well, it's
Mary's the bad guy.
Like, right. I just think it's like stupid how. I get that like she's the frumpy uncool sister, and we can sell that, but like Mary's just a prick to her, like
Yeah.
total unrepenting dickhead, and like it makes you not like Mary. Like I don't know.
I've never
Who
liked
would like
Mary. Anyone who kills a man with her area, that's not.
I don't know. She was
unfair.
she was bitchy before that. Like honestly, even first season
The
before. they
one
didn't have-
heel move that Edith made, like within the
was a response to
kayfabe,
Mary.
was when she wrote the letter exposing Mary, or she was going to write the letter. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I did.
That's the only thing Edith's ever done.
And it came to nothing.
And Mary has been like ruining marriages
Yeah.
and like sleeping around and like she's the worst person who's ever lived. We're supposed to be like, oh, Mary's great though, because she has a strong business sense. Her husband died, so I'm a big fan of Mary. I hate her. I hate Mary.
Mary's the worst.
And also, there's like Edith is so homely or whatever. I'm not saying she's like a knockout, but she's not like ridiculously
like,
unattractive.
An uglier person if they wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not ugly. It's ridiculous.
Put down Nappy.
What? What is Malcolm reading? What are you saying?
So you are getting points.
Jason?
Resident Sleeper. Oh man, it didn't show up. It's lame.
I just really wish that.
You gonna
that-
fight a bee?
I really wish that Mr. Bates had in fact killed his wife and whatever.
I wish he killed everyone.
Yeah, I actually watched that.
I wish every murder that ever happened. I wish it makes also Rick Redley killed
Yeah,
the
that
guy that
guy.
Mary slept with.
Yep, killed him.
Like, that'd be the best.
It'd be great if he killed that guy that was trying to make a move on Mrs. You know what's the?
Kill Virginia Grant. Kill everyone.
I mean, I'd watch that show. No doubt.
I did watch the show. It sucked.
Kill those damn bees.
Too many bees is real problem this
You gotta
year.
kill the bees. Killer
Looks like
bee.
meat.
Killer bees.
Looks like meat.
Wow, you can tell that really
You just gotta
exploded.
punch bees.
Yeah,
Boomerangs.
Like the first boss is real hard. Then
And it's like punch bees with boomerang.
I like how like that entire hive
That dragon
to
was
show
pretty
that
hard.
the hive was exploding. It was like
dragon was pretty hard.
pretty little.
Yeah, that was-
really good.
That was the second boss.
Whatever.
Third boss was ridiculously easy.
I
It's
remember
funny,
getting
I asked-
through, like, once I got over the hump of this
I
thing.
asked
beat the
Malcolm
rest
if he's got any plans, and he's like talking to me, and then he's like, "Oh, gotta go back to work." I'm like, what's going on?
No, he has he has that thing.
I know
where
he's got breaks.
They have to, yes.
Yeah, they
like
have to take
mandated.
breaks. So in an hour, he'll be back to watch some of this ridiculous stuff. Hopefully, not pizza.
Jesus, where's the pizza?
I called, man. I
Yeah,
said,
it'd be more ridiculous that Edith's husband was
That means
literally
they-
killed by the
when they said
Nazis.
It'll be there in a couple minutes. Means they. Oops, we forgot
Edith's
the name.
like boyfriend
Yeah.
was literally killed by the Nazis.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Remember when Domino's had that
And,
guarantee?
and then like,
Tip it
and then
all.
Lord Grantham was like, those
Looking
Nazis,
like
those
an
Nazis
hour.
sound like a bad egg, eh?
Over an hour. I ordered 7:15.
I'm like, well, okay.
Jeez. Yeah. I called and I said,